Chaos. Reminds me of home. I love the smell of blood and guts in the morning. It's time for you to experience true fear.
It's a double kill for Jim.
Oh my God,
Jim!
Jim!
Pretty good. It's gonna be a triple kill. Jim comes on fire. Jim comes on fire.
Right angle, but couldn't land the shot. The dart goes to 2-piece. Oh my God!
E rápido que ele tem, ele está aqui na marotagem, belo ângulo dele.
For him, he's gonna be able to take out. Oh my God! Oh no! He was down to 1 second on the clock.
Já pegou bala na cara do Master. O Omairinho vai tentando fazer o primeiro. Da estátua vai tentar o tiro porrada e bomba! Vem! Clutch muito difícil de vencer, mas...
Square on the body that you hit. He no-scoped Rebalo right there. He no-scoped.
Termina eliminando a Zaii.
defensivas queda solamente positivo por parte de repente. Sigue la primera baja en este round. Se da cuenta que no puede.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the brief delay there. I had a last-minute emergency. I realized I had a red shirt on, and my life was threatened last time I wore a red shirt on stream, so we quickly went and changed that. But we're here. We're here, and of course, we're joined by the wonderful, amazing,
Don't you start your sweet talk on me. That stuff doesn't work on me. You know that. Come on, bro.
the Masters' newest caster. Hopefully, we're praying for it.
Right.
Praying on that success for our wonderful verdict here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm all up for it. They said Dream Team. I said, well, who's casting it? And they said Denominate, and I was like, oh hell no, get me out of here. And then I was like, hold on. It's a Dream Team event. Wouldn't be complete if Day was casting solo. He needs his duo, and just like you need your duo, bro. I'm here. Okay, we're here ready to rock and roll. We've got plenty of action tonight. We got at least 4 matches, in which I'm hopefully thinking that we're going to have 4 matches, which one of those are going to be a best of 5. So certainly going to be an interesting one now, because we're going to see two teams that are just full of talent clash off the rip.
Yep, and I did have the matches of the day up there for a second, but we'll throw it back up again for you guys. We have, starting things off here today, Team Rebalo versus Team Legacy, and obviously I think me and Verdict, as well as a lot of you in chat, will think, man, looking at Team Rebalo from the performance on, what was that, Tuesday?
Monday?
Yeah, okay. Oh my god, today's not Thursday.
You're slacking,
Yikes, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, so on Monday, Team Rebalo obviously was quite a bit more stacked than several of the teams in the event, but Team Legacy is looking strong here too, with the likes of Pepe, Legacy, Pengi, Jesus Can Save You, and Awaken. And for our second matchup of the night, we will also have Team Zaii versus Team Solo. For Game 3, we would have the loser of each of those matches play out in the third place matchup, and if we get to, or when we get to that Game 4, it'll be the winners of the first 2 matches playing off in the grand finals. So our first matchup of the night is getting ready to get started, Verdict, and we have our map picks available as well.
Yeah, we're going to start things off this best of 3. It's going to be Team Rebalo versus Team Legacy. We're going to be firing it up with a little bit of hardpoint takeoff. Got you guys. You thought it was going to be firing range. Wrong. S&D raid for Game 2. That's promised. What's not promised is a down firing range. So certainly going to be an interesting one. I've, made selections earlier. And then I also checked my group DMs and saw that Tectonic is playing on iPhone. And he said he's playing like booty. So Even with him kind of being like out of it and not playing on his regular device, I fully think that this Team Rebalo squad has what it takes to take it all the way. But I mean, we discounted Legacy's team, Monday night, and well, we didn't discount them. We just didn't count them up as high. I think they could certainly give, Rebalo's team a run for their money here, and it's got to start on this hardpoint takeoff.
To be fair, Tech undersells himself quite a bit, right? He'll pop in all casually, be like, "Yeah, just got done with scrims."
No. I checked the stream that Vague was running for against EU. They were getting pooped on, bro, and he was lagging. Not Tech, but Vague was lagging.
So what? He had 8
was still he was still bottom frag.
Well, I guess we'll see. We're getting into game 1 here, guys, and we'll be on board with Forsaken from the start. Felt like he's just one of those spicy players that everybody enjoys watching, so we'll look and see what he brings to the table here. We are lagging pretty fierce. Let's click our little lightning bolt. Let's see if we can get that cleaned up.
Yeah, the lightning bolt seems to be OP. 6 points now uncontested there for the side of Team Legacy. Jesus saves on top of the construction site. Legacy with the contest, he's getting taken down. And man, I can't listen to Tech anymore. He was a little bit of frying there. Granted, players weren't really looking at him, but his aim was absolutely on point. So 11 points uncontested there for the side of Team Legacy. And now it's time for Team Rebalo. Team Rebalo, aka, as you can see it now, his points are going to be contested, but only got about 20 seconds left, and P2 staircase is certainly right around the corner. Certainly going to be a little bit more value out of the hill than this ringside, fountain side affair.
Well, Forsaken does come through, picks up a kill there before getting taken down by Pengi. Got Vague rotating through the backside using the M13. Kind of a nice little, not reactive skin, but animated skin, as well as having those really nice prize fighters out as well.
Targets in sight.
Ooh, Awakened probably would have had a free kill on Vague there, but it does look like Vague's gonna get some shots there. Doesn't quite get a kill, but gets at least the 1 minor assist. Awakened pushing up top, does find the kill. Forsaken pushing from behind, finds 1, finds 2. Can he find number 3 up at the top of the stairs? Sure enough, picks it up. That's gonna be a big break for Forsaken and the side of Team Rebalo there.
It is indeed now. You can see it, the push coming through. 4 players better than 2. Legacy fighting both of those players, and Legacy, we know how much he can carry, bro. He dropped 46 on Monday, just an absolute beam. CBR in hand never has looked any better, and you can see it, the shots coming from both angles. He's gonna fall through the front of the staircase, finds 2. Awaken right there at the bottom, trying to get the nunchucks to hit, but the contest, Vague with a perfectly thrown nade, is not gonna get the hit. Bolo is gonna get the refrag, and 10 seconds left. That scrap time should close the gap there. As you can see, P3 transitions have already been made for Team Legacy. So we're going to be sitting right at like a 40 or 30 to 37 game, 31 to 37 to be exact. And P3 looks like the side of Team Legacy might be able to call it home for now.
Well, Rebalo is going to pick up a kill on Pengi there. He has his team rotating over with him. Awaken was ready for that backside rotation, but takes a couple shots. Some good crosshair placement out of Rebalo is going to help him out there. But Pengi picks up 1. Vague comes through with the refrag, but Jesus takes him down immediately as well. And it is just a frag fest right now. Top frag for the lobby is going to be a tie between Jesus Can Save You and Pengi, who are 10 and 5 and now 11 and 10 respectively for Pengi. And I do believe he got killed off of his gravity vortex there. So that'll be an operator down that could have potentially been used, but does pick up 2 in the feed either way.
That's another operator. I just saw Forsaken. He pulls out his Annihilator, takes 1 shot and bricks. Jesus comes through and spoils the day. P3 done, and you can see P4 already the side of Team Legacy. I got to give it to them. They've made the rotations. They've done great on their holds. They've got a 40-point advantage. What are we thinking? Quick listen with the side of Team Legacy while they're rocking and rolling here in this P4 transition?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
VC, there it is.
That one.
Nice. I want you to miss Seshman. I want you to miss Seshman now. One backside.
Top
He's
right
one
now.
shot.
Top right now as well, Fenton.
Oh, he's in the door. He's in the door.
There's one shot. One on the hill.
Off my game, shitter.
You got a secret?
Come on, you gotta break that. You gotta install it. You guys gotta push, dude.
Two white side.
I got him. Push it down. Push it down. Point. I'm blue dead.
Pitch.
One shot.
Nice,
Good,
you're
bro.
right.
Hey, yo, Cubby. Nice away.
I'm in.
Yo, Sparrow.
Sparrow.
It's only white side. It's only white side.
Nice.
Dude, whatever.
Nice, Pepe. Nice. I'm rotating.
Yo, stairs, pushing flank. Stairs.
Oh yeah, missed us. My bad. He's back
And
for
they're
me.
playing bad right now.
Back red.
Dead.
Back red.
Nice.
Rotate.
Rotate, go new,
That's
get
not
that red control.
He's in the door. Nice.
There
Got an arrow to work
should be
with.
secret.
Spawn bottom red.
Yeah, secret dead.
You're dead, nice. They should be white. They should be pretty.
One more secret. Secret one shot.
I'm picking secret. I'll pick him.
Bottom blue
funny,
dead.
Secret dead. Good call.
I think
One more
Pizza window.
It's a window. I'm checking it out.
Rotate blue.
He's not peeking.
I spoke
He's
it.
healing.
I spoke it.
some P2.
Misses.
P2 dead.
One more stairs.
I'm
Nice,
hitting
bro.
white. I'm hitting white.
I think they might be white.
I got two
No,
P2.
white. They're white.
One more.
All right, well, some pretty solid confirms on the comms there. Definitely working together and trying to get all those call-outs in. Again, I think one of the strongest things, Verdict, was them confirming, okay, there's a guy top window. Okay, I'm checking it out. There's a guy rotating from red. Okay, I got it covered. And I think those are really, really solid, points during that VC listen-in that I think Legacy are capitalizing on well, because it's not a mystery to the team at that point, right? You've got that call out and someone is confirming that they're taking it, and that keeps the whole team from turning their attention and potentially getting rotated on.
No, you're absolutely right. The comms were solid. I think the fans are back and forth. They celebrate those small little victories. Oh, get out of my lobby, or oh, they're dog-ish. Those are the kind of like competitive vibes you want to hear in a competition like this. And these two teams, they'd rather stack the competition instead of play to the fun that's we've seen some of these teams. Team Band was cracked in its own right, but when you're talking about like top talent, you're looking at both of these two teams just like absolutely stacked up with stage 5 category players. So P2 coming through, and Team Rebalo's team, they're not looking so solid tonight. You can see it. The frustration is real. It's 12 and 21 for Forsaken, 13 and 20 for Vague. I know that he was lagging earlier. I don't know how badly, but Rebalo 15 and 22. Tectonic is top frag, and he's on iPhone tonight. He's not on his gaming phone. So this is a tough affair here for Team Rebalo. They're just kind of getting picked apart.
Well, to be fair, Team Rebalo / Tribe, which is a large chunk of this roster, we've talked about this before. They're not super well known for warming up for their games, and we do typically see them take off in the middle of a hard point, right? They start to bring it together in the middle of a hard point, and then usually have that energy rolling forward for a search and destroy, and then even potentially later a dom if they didn't win the hard point. So I still have big hopes, or not necessarily hopes, but confidence that Team Rebalo could still bring this back and at least make the game close. And they have narrowed the gap a little bit. We're only looking at 39 points between these two teams. So that is looking at decent for them right now. Attack 5 use does come in from Bolu. Legacy's a little bit pinned down here. Gets taken down. It's going to be another kill for Bolu as he picks off Pepe on the rotation.
Full wipe.
Yeah.
That's a full wipe now. I'm thinking these guys are starting to, get their act together. I got to hear how the vibes are in the VC. I want to see what the sounds are for this P4 rotation, because it's going to be massive. It's going to be a game changer as far as them taking the lead or allowing the side of Team Legacy to just continue to run away with this game. So let's buckle up. Go ahead and join in for a quick listen in with the side of Team Rebalo.
I'm going through middle.
Yeah, I'm smoking middle.
Middle.
P1 dead, yeah, P1 dead.
He's gonna be top window.
Nice.
Top window dead, I got him. One more window. One, top blue dead.
Sparrow on point on top stairs. Sparrow on point top stairs.
Yeah, I got another one. Two secret. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm on.
I got to push that as well.
They have tag 5.
I'm low, let me heal.
One window.
Oh, I'm Vic. Window.
One more window, guys.
Hey, one bounty guys.
Jumping on you for a second. One more.
They're behind stairs.
Hey,
There's one shot. One shot on the hill.
Respond to this side too. What the fuck?
No, they
Close up to the right side.
Got two.
Nah, good shit.
One more. Two more.
They're one, bro.
Hey, watch your hill.
One on you.
Man, chicken, titties, the one titties.
Titty dead.
They come behind me, red.
I'm on top of him.
One mid dead.
I'll play heals here.
Sidewalk, one shot.
You're gonna be taking
Dead.
Watch P2, they're gonna be P2.
I got one secret. Look secret.
Yeah,
One
sidewalk.
take it.
On point. It's funny. Watch this one funny. Watch out.
We have 3 blue side right now.
Oh, I got stuck. This ring.
Lower con.
Ring. That's one balcony.
One more hill.
Hill dead.
This one
P2, top P2.
One more top P2.
Spawning titty.
Top P2 still alive.
Top P2 dead. Don't worry.
And titties, they're coming titties. Watch your titties.
I'm trying to play left.
All right, well, definitely some solid comms there as the comeback comes through for the side of Team Rebalo. It's not a huge lead, but, again, they were sitting down 60 points not too long ago, and now they're sitting up about 8. So definitely a great opportunity for them. They are technically within a full hardpoint hold verdict of closing out this game. I don't think it'll happen out of P2, but it could potentially be a dangerous position for the side of Team Legacy if they aren't able to get a good hold on this P2 and potentially put their opponents in a little bit of a rough spot.
No, you're absolutely right. Now, as you can see, the push towards this staircase going to be denied. Rebalo on a little bit of a baby burner right now. He picks up 3. So much needed kills here on this P2 rotation, but Pepe and Jesus, they combined for 2 right there. Not going to be enough to get the break, though. Legacy waiting for the players to come through. They get the one that was on the opposite side. And now the pressure is on. The tension is high. Team Legacy have had the lead a majority of this game, and they are going to continue to pound this staircase. Tectonic up top with the contest. He's just going to be content with the trash can holding. And you can see it, the players up top. Awaken does get taken down. Rebalo there for some support. The staircase is certainly a sweaty one, but the team that's going to come out on top is certainly going to be Team Rebalo. You can see it. They've got a 20-plus point lead. They could damn near close it out. They got to get a break here on P3. They had a solid one last rotation, but P4 is definitely where they don't want to take it because there's not been any kind of certainty here. And you can see the rotations are in. Team Legacy are going to have the initial advantage. The flash, Tectonic just absolutely did not anticipate that. And here we are, full hard point away from Team Legacy taking the dub or the break coming through. And we'll see if a little bit of a comeback here for Team Rebalo.
All right, well, a little bit of a break came through, or was starting to, but it does look like Legacy has fended off that push. Forsaken was looking to, keep enemies out, but does get dropped by Pepe, who's got 32 on board. Top frag for the lobby right now is Rebalo with 37. No, wait a minute. No, Penky. Yo, Penky, when did he get 45? Holy moly.
He's been frying today. Vague is starting to finally catch fire, but you can see it. 15 seconds left on this point. They can't close it out here. The bad thing is their opponents can, and you can see 2 players pushing in. Now you can see the rotations over the new. Bad thing is Pepe is literally spawning on the opposite side, like where this A bomb side is, so he's going to have to make the long transition over. 3 players left on old, and 1 spread new. That's going to be Vague. He gets the Godsend spawn site. Takes down Pepe.
I think Team Legacy might have this. Look at the positioning.
I'm thinking so too. They're stacked right now. There's nobody there to contest. Tectonic is finally going to get some support. Saken coming through, but breaks the shot. Gets some help there from Vague. He's going to be taken down. Attack 5. It's a 3-point game for both teams. Oh my, the shots from Bolu. He's not going to get any support. He's going to be taken down, and that is going to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, a 250 to 247 hardpoint win for the guys over at Team Legacy. They slayed out at the beginning. They came back. They did not allow that comeback to come through. And wow, 3 points separated these 2 teams. That is absolutely ridiculous.
That was by far the best game that we've had so far in the NA Dream Team Showdown. So definitely, I mean, look, Team Rebalo almost made the comeback. I mean, again, we were talking about them not looking hot at the beginning of the game, but, they came through with the fire in their eyes right around the midpoint of that hard point, like we had mentioned earlier, and really gave Legacy a run for their money. Team Legacy, they are going to be up 1 game in the series as they come through with the very narrow 3-point win there, and Legacy, actually both the team captains, MVP of the team, so Legacy coming through with 37 and Rebalo with 38. Pengi was frying, bro. I didn't even realize how high up in there in kills he was. I knew he was keeping up in the middle of the game, but even when the side of Team Rebalo started taking off, Pengi even found more kills there. So 47 for him, 39 for Tech, 35 for Pepe, 41 for Vague, 37 for Bolu and Awaken each, and then 30 for Jesus Can Save You, and 32 for Forsaken. And as we look at the hill time, I mean, everybody realistically putting in work here. Forsaken did come through with the bottom score for the lobby with only 39 seconds, but I mean, hey, how many games have we seen where someone's got 1 second on the hill or 6 seconds on the hill? So
0 seconds in the hill.
Yeah, we've seen that too. So
no, you're absolutely right. I mean, that's about as close as it gets. I mean, both team captains going negative, but both team captains putting up a minute 30 plus on the hill. Rebalo only -4. And then you got Tech, who somehow goes +4 positive on iPhone. Like, I don't know how that happens. I know that the new update, the 15.4, is supposed to like stabilize all games to where you can actually play on higher FPS, and you don't have to wait for the transition to come through or whatever. What is it that they have to do? Like, it had to be optimized, right? I think the new recent iPhone update allows you to play on higher frames without having that optimization. I think that is the optimizer. So, I mean, I don't know. Is iPhone viable? Take a look at Tech's score. I mean, 1:40 on the hill, 39 and 35. I'm convinced that it is.
I mean, it's definitely usable. It's not the most optimized device in the world. I actually don't know what gen iPhone he has either, so that could definitely be playing a factor. You know, if he's playing an iPhone 12, that's a, you know, still fairly new device and probably decent at least. I don't know. My iPhone doesn't handle COD Mobile for more than an hour at a time. So you know, we'll see. But yeah, definitely expect big things for this upcoming match. I would have given the edge to Team Legacy in the search and destroy from the beginning, but you know, again, Team Rebalo with the likes of Bolu and Vague and Tech, and you know, even Rebalo and Forsaken are two players that do tend to do better as the day goes on. So they could certainly still have a opportunity to prove themselves in the search and destroy and maybe tie things up. Otherwise, we might see Team Legacy getting ready to go on to the grand finals.
Yeah, that's a possibility. This is a lot of cash up for grabs too. Imagine putting together a God squad and then getting beaten in the semifinals. That would be tough.
It'd be hilarious, though. It'd be hilarious.
We talk so much ish about this team being cracked, and I know Tech for a fact isn't where he's usually used to playing. So he's at an Airbnb, not airing out his business. He's not in town. Okay, he is. He's out. Okay, and certainly playing still up the standards. So we'll see how it pans out now as the search and destroy and raid.
Up to standards is like, to say the least.
Yeah.
Like this is a cracked lobby, and he still came through with a good performance there. So he's more than holding his own.
This game.
Bro, all right, let's see it. Let's see it, Tech. Show us some Warzone snipes, bud.
Yeah, show us those verdict snipes from earlier, bro. Those snipes were just absolutely just beautiful, bro. I don't know if you guys caught the stream. I'm sure you didn't, but you should. That shot didn't count, but Legacy, he's dropped either way. So that's going to leave one player. That's Jesus. He's dropped. Saken on a bit of a tyrant there. Picks up 2 in the last one. That is going to be a first round in favor of the side of Team Rebalo. And don't be confused. These guys need a game. So solid first round to start the search.
Yeah, that was perhaps the best sniping game I've ever seen you have. So we'll hope for more of those in the future. And, you know, maybe some of these players will take some notes from you. Who knows? We'll see.
Zaii, get your pen and pad, bro. I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah, okay. That's the wrong person to...
I totally outsnipe Zaii in a Warzone snipe-off.
Maybe. Quite possible.
Big kills coming through, Jesus.
We also don't know Zaii to be a Warzone player, so, you know, let's throw you into a sniper 1v1 lobby with him in COD Mobile as well and see how that goes.
It'd be the same outcome, bro.
Wow. Okay, chat. I'm hearing Verdict putting $50 on himself.
No. It'd be the same outcome. Like, he would take me out,
Okay, that's a bit
He
more.
would take me out in COD Mobile, but in Warzone, I would freaking fry that kid. He would not stand a chance. I'm calling it here. We could jump in 2019 Modern Warfare, bro. I got you.
All right, Zaii, you heard it. When Warzone Mobile comes out, Verdict wants that 1v1.
No.
1v1 top peak. Let's go, Zaii.
All right. We're tied up piece right here, 1 for 1. You can see the A side push through the pool side was not the play last round. Bolo looking for it again, though, as you can see. A lot of players looking for the B side push. It's already anticipated. Legacy and Pepe, they're going to combine for 2, and the good old 2 for 0 certainly favoring the side of Team Legacy. So Bolo finds 1. You can see the bomb's down now as Peggy is quickly there to get the trade. Tectonic able to take down Peggy, so we've got 2 for 3s. Legacy with the advantage in the series and the advantage here in the search on this particular round. So Vega Tectonic, clutch time. What are we thinking? 2v3 scenario? They can handle this, right?
I mean, there are definitely 2 players capable of doing so, but keep in mind we are up against Pepe, a runner-up from Pepe and Jesus, runner-ups from Stage 5. So that's some pretty incredible talent there as well. We've obviously seen Legacy fry with the best of the best sometimes, so I don't know. It's a disadvantage for sure for the side of Team Rebalo right now, but I don't think they hear Jesus coming up behind them. Pepe is making the rotation over. They hop out of money room window. They're going for the A plant. Jesus saves, finds 1, and that's going to be Pepe finding the other on to Vague, and now Team Legacy lead 2-1.
First round, definitely a solid one for the side of Team Rebalo, but 2 in a row they have kind of just flopped. The 3v2 prevails for the side Team Legacy. You can see it now. The aggressive push towards the B is where we're going to find the action now. That is heavily anticipated. Legacy's actually able to find 1 and 3 players stacked. Legacy fighting 2. Easy crack, my guy is putting in some shots. Pepe rather, is going to find 2 himself, and now it's just
body shooting too.
Oh, I love it, bro. This is the kind of energy I desire right here. 1v3 body shots coming in. The last player is going to get crept on. Peggy's going to clean it up, and we might be seeing a 2-0 here, and Team Rebalo getting booted off to the bronze matchup.
That would certainly not have been how I would have expected it to go. I think at least both of us and probably most of chat looked at Team Rebalo and was like, yo, they're winning the whole shebang. And now here Legacy is coming through and kind of giving them the business, honestly.
Or as Ferg would say, giving them the diddly.
Yeah, that certainly sounds like something Ferg would say, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
This is interesting. We have a fairly aggressive push coming up the A side, and Bomb was going B. Oh, Jesus saves. Missed 1, but we caught the tail end of the second shot, and
that was a slow jiggle peek if I've ever seen one in my life, Rebalo. You can't slow jiggle peek a stage 5, runner-up. Jesus certainly going to make you pay for it, and he finds 2, so a lot of value. Vague's going to drop. The bomb does go down, and now it's Bolu in a 1v5. He's going to get laced off the heady, and that is going to be it. We're going to be moving into the second half with a 4-1 lead in favor of the side of Team Legacy, and they are just all hyped up. You can see it. They're jumping around, bro. Legacy lead the pack, and this is a devastating blow, man. They're getting rocked right now.
Yep, and this single limb format does not bode well for the side of Team Rebalo right now. I think someone was saying that they were scrimming for like 7 hours today, and it just does not feel like that. Team
Legacy?
No, Team Rebalo.
Oh, I didn't get a notification from Vague that he was scrimming until about 30 minutes before the event.
That's what I thought too, but maybe he just wasn't streaming. Rebalo is streaming. I definitely saw the clickbait noti from him. It wasn't.
You got a clickbait?
No, it was not very clickbait.
Yeah, his streams have been an L since he stopped sending those clickbait noties out. Bolu catches 1 up top. That's Jesus, and we've got a little bit of a redemption tour here. 4-2. Solid round there for Team Rebalo, but be honest with you, can't afford to make a mistake moving forward as your opponents are inching, round by round, just getting closer to map and match points. So, oh my God, Seiken catches Jesus on the.
Oh, I'm sorry, Awaken. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I didn't catch it to the second shot, bro.
I literally watched the
Fredwood
receiving
right now.
end. I watched the receiving end and switched over to Awaken just in time for him to get the business too, bro. It felt bad. I felt pretty bad about that. Put him on blast. Well, Rebalo going to pick up the kill there, and that does bring things to a 4-3. Rebalo's notification earlier is not stream appropriate, but it's certainly some of the weakest clickbait I've seen out of him as of late. It was doing something dirty to demons right now. That was it.
How dirty?
I will DM you.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm certainly going to need a DM. You see push towards this A side, smoke comes through, bombs drop, Legacy and Pangy, they find 1, 2, no, that's Pepe, sorry. Pepe's going to collect the bomb, it is going to go ahead and do the D, but hey, from the side, it's Seiken and Vague. Rebalo's dropped. Oh, good shots through the smoke here as the bomb does go down. Legacy is literally crawling. Oh!
Yo, Jesus, how? How do?
Targets in sight.
I
It's a
can't.
1v2.
I can't believe he missed that shot. That is like a prime example of sometimes the easiest shots are also the easiest ones to
I
miss.
tell you what, the shot that Legacy hit was not easy, my guy. Oh no, they gonna be caught mantling.
Oh no!
Oh, the body shots! The body shots! We're tied. We're going to a round 9, 4-4. And you can see it. You still see the mall cop there trying to plant the bomb?
The hit marker there felt really bad. That was unfortunate for Jesus, but that's all tied up now. 4-4 as Team Rebalo have brought things back. Verdict, you have a kind of disgusting DM, but you got the action.
That. Oh wow! Hey yo! I mean, but what does he need to do that for? I mean, is he? Never mind. I think.
Well, this should be a free kill for Rebalo, but he gets turned on by Awaken, the Type 25. Still a pretty decent weapon in the meta. Tech gonna beam at former teammate Awaken. Now hops the corners looking for Legacy. Sees that he's getting challenged. The mall cop gets taken down. It's now Jesus and Legacy left alone in the 2v3. Vague's gonna take down Jesus. Now it's just Legacy. And bro, Tech's on Bolu's on a nasty heady over there, and Forsaken comes through with the final kill. And now we're on match point.
Okay, well, things turned around very quickly on the backs of flipping sides. It was a 4-1, and we're looking at 5 rounds in a row, just absolutely perfection here for the side of Team Rebalo. They can afford to lose. They can afford to lose this search and destroy, bro. This is them going to be 2-0'd. Oh my God, Rebalo opens the kitchen door, and lo and behold, here comes 2, maybe 3 right up it, and B-side push comes along with it. One player there holding out the push from the side. That's going to be Jesus, who's kind of held up in money room, but Vague, demon time. He's pissed. He is not happy. He does not want the 3-0.
Nice shot, Forsaken. Oh, 2! Oh, I saw it on the mini map, but Forsaken just smoked 2 people off the heady on the bomb. That's rough, bro. That's rough. Great last couple rounds for the side of Team Rebalo.
Rounds in a row, bro. That was flawless.
Yes, to answer your DM, by the way.
Why would you need one of those?
Oh, Rebalo, we've got questions.
Oh, yeah. I don't need those questions answered. I 100% can read through the lines, homie. Forsaken.
Right.
Definitely not going to be taking Forsaken here, bro. 12 kills on the board. He was an absolute nightmare for this Team Legacy roster. We're going to a game 3 now. 9 kills for Vague, 6 for Tech, 5 for Rebalo, and Bolu combined for 4 as well. So 9 and 7 for Pepe and Legacy apiece, and it kind of just falls downhill from there. So solid game there for the backside. Team Rebalo just looked like they were getting bodied in the trenches on the attack, but that first round was all they needed, right?
Yeah, I mean, they got themselves rolling. We obviously saw them getting a little bit more warmed up in the hard point. It was a rough start for Team Rebalo, and they brought it all the way back to ending at a 250 to 247 score line for that hard point. They come into the search and destroy here. They go down a couple rounds. They make the comeback happen, end up winning 6-4, and now we're getting ready for Game 3, which will decide which one of these teams is going to go on to the grand finals and who is going to be playing in that third place matchup. So, verdict. Our last map of this series is going to be a Dom on firing range, and I will say I think this is a better map for the side of Team Rebalo, specifically for Bolu, Vague, and Forsaken have historically been very, very strong firing range players, especially on domination. And while we certainly have some Slayers on the side of Team Legacy, this is another one of those factors where it's like Team Rebalo is a team that excels as they get warmed up in a series and the later it goes. So I'm not feeling real great for Team Legacy right now.
Okay, well, I mean, that's definitely a valuable opinion. I think, these two teams, deserve every bit of, the action that they're going to get here in this Game 3 opportunity. The Search and Destroy was solid off the rip for Team Legacy. They started with a lot of momentum, but all that momentum came to a halt when we flipped sides. And I think you might be right. I think you might be onto something, that this team certainly gets better as the night goes, and that Search and Destroy was just an absolute reflection of that. So this is it. This is Domination Firing Range. Winner of this moves on to the big show, the grand finals. That is going to be the winner of the next matchup to face off up against the winner of this matchup. So here we go. This is it. Firing Range, Awaken. Ready your butt up. Let's go. Literally waiting for Awaken.
Well, as soon as Awaken gets his stuff together, boom, spam the button. Hit the button.
Bam.
Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. Getting out into the action. I need to get me a tea sponsor, Verdict. That's what I need.
Oh, a tea? Oh, big facts.
Tea.
Yeah. Like some good old hot tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man of class. I like it. That sounded like a energy drink, if I've ever heard one.
It was not an energy drink. Don't you worry about what that was.
Pop top, let's go here. C and A going to be capped by their respectives. Forsaken's going to find first blood, but Forsaken is certainly one shot now as Awaken has found a few shots, but Rebalo through the window going to be able to establish a little bit of trailer control, but he's going to be taken down. Pepe and Jesus, they're looking for it now as the B-cap might be coming through for a solo player, but Bolo quickly taken down. You can see it converged about 60% now for the B-cap here for Team Rebalo, as it's going to be at a halt, and I don't think they're going to be able to get there in time for this is reversed. So C-cap's coming through as well. Two players there. Trailer certainly abandoned, but Tectonic. Good night through the smoke with Saken, coming through with three massive kills.
Not only that, we did have Rebalo throwing his body on B to get another quarter progress on that hill. C does tend to be a slightly stronger side for firing range, but I mean, it's certainly not a crazy advantage by any means. You get a little bit earlier and safer access to trailer, as well as there's less wallbang potential coming from the C side, whereas if you're in wood by A, and this is even less of a factor now that the Holger isn't meta, that entire building is wallbangable. So I think that's at least something to mention. Forsaken, kind of nasty with it. Picks up an extra one, 3-piece in the feed for Forsaken as he takes down Jesus Can Save You. The B-bomb does come through. You can see he is tossing a grenade over there. Comes through with another. He's on a 5 streak, one off of a nuke streak, according to Blur.
Yeah. And they're not even going to hold back there. They're just going to continue with the pressure here. As you can see it, B side's capped. They're looking for the triple. The triple's going to be denied, but it's a lot of pressure, a little bit of a flex here as we've got a little bit of a lead building up for Team Rebalo. They got a lot of energy rolling into this first half, and it's not a matter of how you start it, it's a matter about how you finish it. So they have to finish solid here in this first beginning. They got to create that lead, cause that mayhem, cause that little bit of chaos, and hope that second half is just absolutely very similar. So 43-31, double cap is going to continue through. What are you thinking, Dave? We've got a double cap for Team Rebalo. We join in for a quick listen in to see how those comms sound, to see how they hold it.
Let's go ahead and do it.
Someone take up ramp.
Someone needs to pick up ramp. They got one top wood.
One kill of napalm.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
Top wood, one.
I got ramp. I got tunnel for a second. Get that kill.
Top wood still, top wood.
Yeah, just let him be. Let him be.
I have napalm.
Top wood, top wood.
One tin, I think.
We can't be with me, can't with you, Tech. We can get A.
Tin dead.
One jungle.
Hey, Bryce has napalm.
Pepe's on C.
Take two. I'm netting it.
Yep.
See that.
Watch bottom.
Top in.
Yeah.
Oh, one more C.
On A.
On
Get the guy. I got tower.
He dead.
Push up camera. I'm gonna watch. You guys go.
One more barrels.
10 back, one shot, Tech.
Yep. They're pushing jungle.
One more B, low.
I'm watching jungle. Nothing jungle.
No, I got three. Oh my god, one step bigs. I touched 10 bigs.
Oh, B.
Be dead.
Nice.
2 barrels dead.
Nice, good shit for a second.
Yeah,
Hey, B.
They're all going tunnel.
Absolute barrels.
I have some barrel. Okay, I'm gonna hold. I'm holding.
Save all your off. Save all your scores, please.
Yep.
Oh, it's on B. Oh, I didn't see me. Jump. This Tommy. What's your base? Back up.
I have sec 5. I got my
I got off.
tech.
Don't worry.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I'm gonna look over it. I'm gonna look at it with you.
All right, well, a solid round does come through for the side of Team Rebalo as they lead 100 to 58. I think 58, maybe 57. Does the score take over? No, 57. Well, that's a little bit rough for the side of Team Legacy. They could obviously make the comeback happen. And, Verdict, we make the joke all the time that, a 6 or a 7 is a nuke streak. And, chat, for anybody that doesn't understand, that's the closest that Blur has ever been to a nuke. So that's a big factor for him, okay? We got to give him some credit.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, he's trying. That's right. Right now, I'll tell you who's frying. That is Saken. Bro is just absolutely demon time right now. He's 22-4. Picking up that same energy. He's got a cluster. He's got a napalm, and they're looking for the pressure early. The bad thing is there's nobody on the home flag here. How the hell did nobody get A? Okay, never mind. We got... Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, Bolo's struggling over here to get A. I was literally, like, looking at somebody from Team Legacy's perspective at the time, and I was like, why did they have a home flag? And I was like, oh, never mind.
Oh, God.
Massive kills coming through for Pepe.
Well, it picks up 3, then gets taken down by Vague's Death Machine. Vague making the hop up top, now has a Death Machine in a pretty prime position. Not going to be looking for a kill here, but it is going to go over to Bolu onto Awaken. I think he saw Legacy making that rotation, but isn't challenging it. I mean, well, he's still alive, but eventually does get taken down. Saken coming through the 3-piece with the Annihilator in the feed. The A-cap looking to come through and misses a prime shot against Pengi, who finds a 3-piece as a result for Saken. You got to hit that one.
Oh, you got to, bro, but you can see it through the wall. It's really difficult to keep that aim assist, right? And sure enough, he clicks right at the wrong time. So the AB cap is going to stand firm. B is about 25% cap there for the side of Team Rebalo, and here comes the sucky here from Pengi. He's going to drop the grab vortex. He has been on a little bit of a heater here in the second half. Is finally going to be taken down, put into the freezer. Now we're going to see it. The push comes through to trailer. Jesus just... Oh, that was Pepe. No, that was Jesus. Or no, that was Pepe. Pepe was taken out there. I saw Jesus in the feed, but certainly a lot of trailer control. Just still no B cap coming through, and here comes Rebalo. He's going to sacrifice himself, put a little bit of time on the hill, and it's 125, and certainly the gap is starting to slowly close. Day, it's looking like Team Legacy might be able to come and pull this comeback off.
Do we want to do a quick listen with Team Legacy again, or we want to jump in with...
Oh, we didn't do Legacy first. We did Team Rebalo first.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Come on.
Hey, Chuck dead. That's trap.
Nice.
Top 10. Top 10.
10 and then two site and one 10.
One more B. Nice. There you go.
One more is on the ramp.
Oh, trailer one shot.
He's one shot on the long.
2 middle ramp. Someone pushing me. Wait, Alon. Oh my god.
There's two of them.
I got Alon. I got 2 Alon. Come on, help me. Go. You got time.
Top 10. Rebalo.
There's one top 10. Jesus. I'm pushing America. Top 10 dead. I mean, bottom 10 dead.
We got a
Go for C.
Yeah, he's right there. He's pushing.
Nice.
One more C-truck.
Truck dead.
Nice.
Get on C.
I'm weak, boys.
Dead.
Nice.
Tunnel. I need to get.
Dead.
One shot, dude.
One more tunnel.
Be safe if you can.
Go. That's two. Get in.
It's looking great. I'm
That's three.
focusing on.
Another got me.
Be by myself.
Jungle.
Well, that looks like that's just about over, unfortunately, for the side of Team Legacy. They had a great hard point. They were doing great in the search and destroy verdict, but we're into triple cap territory, and not only that, but even if they got a triple cap right now with 55 seconds left, there's just not time for them to make up a 50-point gap right now.
No, it's certainly looking like it's the case. Now, I gotta say, there's a lot of pressure here. One tap on that C cap would have came through and would have been able to see a test against time, but you can see it. Bolo, who's going to camp it out here on the C side of things, they're going to go ahead and get an A cap along with it too, so just a little bit of a dagger in the wound. Team Legacy, they're going to be dropped down to the Browns matchup, and the team that we had picked coming into the series, or even into the Dream Team event, I mean, before we even started it, we were just like, how did this happen? Sure enough, they get a little bit of a run for their money here, and we get a Game 3, but they look damn solid in that Game 3 life, and certainly going to be booking their tickets to the Grand Finals now, as they're going to be battling it out for first or second place.
Well, I mean, Forsaken was just a freak show this game. Dropped 44 and 19 on the board over double positive in a lobby that is stacked with talent, so definitely turned up the Jets there. And the 198 to 150 win does come through for the side of Team Rebalo. And that was certainly a bit more competition for them than we saw on Monday. That's not to trash any of the other teams that played in the event. But, I mean, the reality is this team drafted to win. And there were certainly some teams that drafted for fun. Huge shout out to Nerdy. Again, I think I think that was the most excited I've ever heard someone be while getting absolutely trampled the way that they did. And then even past that, clipped it, went on Twitter and was like, "Yo, I had so much fun." That kid is just full of energy, bro. That kid is full of energy. He just wants to play COD-M and do hood rat shit with his friends, and yeah,
you hear it. The comms are the exact same. He definitely is about that life. So Forsaken, again, the demon of the lobby, bro, was just zooming. 44 and 19 day, bro, was like 22 and 4 off of the first half. Just ridiculous. So second half performance capping off, you can see he gets 22 more. So 7 caps to come through, 4 for Bolo, 31 and 25, 30 and 27 for Vague, 10 caps as well. And a sea of positivity on the right side of the screen. On the left side, it is anything but. So very super unfortunate for Team Legacy, but Team Rebalo, they're going to be able to sport their talents in a Grand Finals matchup where they're going to be squaring off, face-off. Gets the winner of our next matchup, right?
Absolutely right. And Team Legacy, they're going to fall down into that third place matchup, which will face off against the loser of our next match. And that is going to be, let's actually go ahead and throw the schedule up once again. Actually, it's result page up. Not updated yet. But we'll go ahead and jump onto the schedule so you guys can see. We do have Team Zaii coming up against Team Solo. Definitely 2 other incredibly strong teams. As you can see, we do have the update that Legacy is going to be facing off against the loser of our next matchup, and Rebalo is going to be facing off against the winner of our next matchup. So hopefully we'll get all 4 games to be really good tonight, and we'll get to have a good time. But we are going to take a short break, guys, and we will be right back as we get players funneled into the lobby.
Chaos. Reminds me of home. I love the smell of blood and guts in the morning. It's time for you to experience true fear!
Yeah, we're all muted. All muted. Let's go. It wouldn't be one of my streams if something didn't go wrong at some point, right?
Yeah,
all right.
And I was
all
actually
right.
just playing with some of the filters.
Some of the filters, yeah. I saw.
This one was kind of cool. It kind of looks animated, right? It looks like I'm yeah.
It kind of looks like a comic book almost. Interesting. All right, well, we do have your mustache definitely comes through big on that filter.
Got a big old mustache, baby.
Looks like it. All right, well, enough of that. we are getting ready to get into the action, guys. We do have our map picks available. We're going to start things off on a Summit Hardpoint. Map 2, we'll be looking at a Meltdown Search and Destroy. God, I'm so glad that's back in the mix. And then for our Game 3, we'll be looking at a Raid Domination. Gonna go ahead and flick back over to our cams real quick so you guys can see Verdict inverted for a second there before he fixes it. And,
there it goes. Yeah. Even inverted looks pretty sweet, right?
Something like that.
The hat does, at least. All right, there we go. Enough about that. More about the action. Team Lucifer, or aka Team Solo, rather, shouldn't have been here. I know you guys couldn't hear me when I was talking earlier, but this is a team that was handpicked by Washi, and Washi just decided he wasn't going to play. And Team Solo, they come through with a 4v5 win against, or a 5v4 win against Team Space, who actually pick up Jez, their 5th player in Game 2. Game 3, they take it the distance, and they actually beat that team. I was just as confused as everybody else. That team looked like solid on paper, but here we are, Team Solo. They are getting the business right now on the bitter end of this P1 rotation. You can see they're finally able to get their foot on the hill, but it is literally for 1 second, Dan. The griefing is just going to continue. This Team Zaii, they look solid. Zaii must have heard me with my comments earlier and said, Verdict, I am not going to stand for that, bro.
Oh, we'll definitely reach out to him later and say, hey, you know, when Warzone Mobile comes out, Verdict's gonna stream snipe you and show you how to snipe.
Yeah, the stream sniping will be the only thing I'll be able to out-snipe him in Warzone Mobile.
If you can do that, the skill-based matchmaking might not make it possible.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Now, as we can see it, the trophy system is going to be thrown down. P2 rotations over here for the side of Team Solo, who actually pick up a fair amount of points towards the end. 31-25 now as the points are starting to slowly gap.
Yo, Little B just hit someone with a 360.
Who did? Little B did?
Yeah.
The level of disrespect, homie.
I don't think it was on purpose. It was kind of an accident, but it's kind of funny.
Love it.
Where comes through with a big kill there, but immediately gets retaken out. And you can see Zaii is trying to get the high ground for his team, but realistically, we need someone trying to get an anchor for next spawns. You can see that Team Solo are already on that rotation, and well, P3 is the money hill for this map, and they were able to get a little bit of time on P2 to keep things close, but they could extend their lead here pretty massively. They get a good hold.
Yeah, absolutely. This is for sure one of the better points to hold on this map. And right now, T-Bag, he does a great job of pushing right through the front, finds 2 or 3, and is gonna anchor those spawns. But it's gonna be quickly met with the side of Team Solo, who's gonna be able to get the retake here. So break comes in for them. They got plenty of time to close the gap and actually take the advantage. Now, as you can see, it's about 45 seconds left to play with. And Solo is a freaking beam with that Finnick. My guy is putting in some OBJ work and just outright fragging this lobby, bro. 12 kills already as I'm taking a look at it. Nobody even remotely close to that on the flip side of things. Little B just hit 10, but he's also 10 and 8. So tough few runs here for the side of Team Zaii, as they picked up a lot of energy on P1, got a few points off P2, but kind of been non-existent since.
Yeah, and well, sometimes that's just going to be the case, Verdict, and right now you can see it coming through. We have a 35-point lead for the side of Team Solo. Why is my hotkey deciding it wants to freak out right now? Solo slides the corner, does find one on to Envoy. Was looking for number 2, but gets taken down by Little B, who's making that backside rotation. Finds Veteran, is looking for another onto Solo. Doesn't get it, but Annabella, or Deannabella, aka T-Bag, is here for the refrag, and I think just wasted his Sparrow. There you go. There you go. You got one.
There you go. Got one. Solo's going to get 2, though, as you can see it. Finnick and trophy system absolutely on point, but not going to be enough for the break. He's going to be sent back down to the bottom side of the hill, and spawns a bit weird here on the flip side of things. You can see
Zaii! I don't know how he didn't get the third one there.
Finds 2, gets the burn damage on the third, but doesn't finish it off. That's tough.
Well, Envoy is going to come through with 3 in the feed there, and what was a lead for the side of Team Solo has quickly dwindled away. In fact, we're now looking at a lead for the side of Team Zaii. It's not much, but, 14, 15 points is 14 or 15 points, and that could be a difference maker. We did see one game come down to a 3-point difference earlier, so could certainly be a factor as we continue to move on. We're pushing the bot side, gonna get into a gunfight with Solo, takes him down. Might be looking to take out Carlin as well here shortly, but it's gonna be Envoy making that rotation. Veteran comes through from behind, finds one before getting taken down. And the lead starting to grow once again for the side of Envoy as T-Bag finds another 3-piece in the feed for the team.
Yep, he's got the TAC 5, or Jan's got the TAC 5. Good night. I was looking at the flip side of things. A solid P1 back-to-back, and I'm thinking maybe we listen in for or jump in for a quick listen-in for the side of Team Zaii, as they have literally been very consistent here on this P1 rotation, and they're kind of taking away the lead now. I kind of want to hear those comms sound for P1 to P2 rotations.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna play for
One more time.
We gotta get top control here.
Yeah, I'll play for cheese.
Yeah, they're right above me. Sunset.
They're barrels. Top, behind me. Oh, top.
Yo, one green. The fuck?
It's okay. Just go through bottom,
Three top.
Oh, fuck. I need help, there's one bottom, bottom vortex.
One top dead.
Bitch, Lucifer.
I got another one, top.
Nice.
Top. One top.
One needed, one low in hell.
We're on with you. Nice.
Two more heal.
Yeah, well, there's 2-0. Nice. One of them dead.
Nice. There's one.
Green low.
Push up on that.
He's one top.
No, he's not top. He's Connie.
Connex, you're dead.
Bottom.
Yeah, bottom, behind me.
Yeah, one more top.
Watch your top. They're coming barrels.
Just get ready for the rotation. He's still top.
They spawn top.
Yeah.
There now, there's dead.
There's one top dead.
Bottom.
Yeah, I got bottom.
What spawns?
No, yeah, we spawn green.
Go guys.
It's fine. There's one here. The fuck?
Wait, I'm coming. Nice.
All right, well, the comms do come through and definitely sounding like a pretty well-organized team there, a well-oiled machine, as some may say. Do you have a 43-point lead in favor of Team Zaii right now, and you can see the cluster does come in. It is going to prevent a rotation from Lucifer, who is looking to flank back. Now finding one, finds two, coming through with the good use of the Fennec there. Great time to kill in some of these close range encounters, and this is a great opportunity for Team Solo. They do have to be a little bit worried as Little B is in the back trying to get some kills, picks up number 2. He's anchoring the spawn for his team, or trying to rather. You can see Teabag now pushing up, is going to get on the hill. And Team Zaii, just honestly really solid team right now.
No, you're absolutely right. This is on the backs of Little B, literally reconnected to the lobby. I don't know what it was. I watched him, and I've been watching him. Dude is just not connecting properly. He's stopping mid lane. He pulled out his Annihilator and completely wasted it, and obviously that wasn't his fault, but connection is always an issue when you're playing a wireless game. But anytime you see something like that, you got to stop and wonder what's going on really now, as we can see the push towards his P4 site. They were solid on the rotations here earlier. This might be where they can kind of seal the deal here. Is, oh my God, Little B coming through with a lot of traction there, as he's going to find one on Solo, but Solo, even after death, is going to be able to get the kill. As you can see, the Purifier certainly hindering the push. But here it comes. This is it. P4, make or break here for the side of Team Solo. Day, what do you think? A quick listen in to see if they can retake it and hold this P4 rotation?
Yeah, let's go.
Snow. Snow, guys, snow. One deep, one deep barrel. One red. That's one red.
If you can get that sky, get it.
Yeah, we gotta contest.
Snow.
No, they're gonna come top.
I think one more.
Yeah, snow.
No, there's.
One more top, guys. Top.
Top dead. Yeah, top. Top yellow, watch out.
One of you. We gotta stack hill.
He's probably
Top.
Go.
Go top.
Yo, computer.
Top dead.
Top, Bunny.
Yo, another point.
I got him. Top. Shoot top.
Top dead.
Nice.
One dead.
Bottom, dead. Another one bottom. Bottom got me. He's going to hill. Bottom, just two bottom.
Bottom dead.
Nice.
Bottom.
One more cage.
Bottom dead.
Nice.
Bottom up. Two. Go.
Yo, 170 new.
I got you top.
Bottom dead.
Come on, let's get green.
Green. Yo.
Robert, definitely some comms coming through there. I think you could hear like a little bit of the undertone of frustration, but they've actually done a great job at keeping this one close. I was spectating Zaii for a little bit there. Bro was on a damn tear on that P1 rotation, and I mean, I think he had a 6 feed going for him, just being an absolute nuisance, and you could hear them calling out over and over again, one more on hill.
Yeah, Zaii certainly a talent, bro. He's got the lightning strike to come through. The break is certainly going to come through. No, he's not going to get it, and the stack of point is going to come through for the side of Team Solo. They need every bit of this, at least to extend it to a P3 transition. Right now, the break comes through. It's in favor of Team Zaii. and they only need about 15 points now. As you can see, the perimeter control going to be on point. Solo looking for the contest is going to be super weak. Is finally going to be taken down. No one there to really put their foot on the hill. This might be Team Zaii taking an early victory here if we don't see this contest. Does come through. Veteran pushes all forces there. 2 in a cadence, and now the rotations over this P3. It's guaranteed now, but you can see it. There are 3 players there, and find yourself in a position where you're literally down to 4 seconds is what all your opponents need. There's no way to get this break, right, Day?
Yeah, you're right, and we do have a Purifier use coming through, but nobody peeks the inner corner, and Wiro is able to take 2 down from behind, and the 250 to 223 win is going to come through for Team Zaii. They're 1 step closer away from potentially making it into that grand finals, and let me say, they have a absolutely cracked search and destroy team. You've got Zaii, Envoy, Little B, Wiro, and Teabag. That is a scary search team to go up against if they're all firing on all cylinders there. You look over at the opposition, we do have a couple players that do excel at search as well, the likes of Lucifer, Veteran, Yawn, I feel like have historically done a little bit better in search than they do in hardpoint, but obviously this is a team that both of these teams are just stacked to the gills with talent, and you can see that the kills aren't horrendously far apart for many of these players. Sure, if you look at the very bottom, you've got Dianabella and Lucifer with 31 and 23 respectively, but you start flopping those, and you know you've got Dianabella to Yawn's 31 and Wiro's 27 to Lucifer's 23. You're really only talking about a 4 kill spread there, +5 for Little B across, +1 for
that's Little B
Envoy.
lagging the entire time. Like, bro was literally connecting to the lobby the entirety of the middle of that game. I don't know how he ended up doing towards the end, but Little B literally stopping in the middle of his tracks. Like, I'm not sure what was going on there. Obviously, I hope he gets it fixed before we get geared up for a game 2, because search and destroy a meltdown is certainly not a place where you just want to be stopping in your tracks, right?
Yeah, and there's only a 16 kill spread in that game, so the gun skill was very, very close across the board. That bodes well to have a good search and destroy. But we certainly, in my opinion, have a little bit stronger of a sniper lineup for the side of Team Zaii, and that's what scares me for the side of Team Solo. With the likes of Zaii and Little B on the same team, you throw them in with some absolute search slayers in Envoy and Wiro, and then just a good all-around player in Teabag, and this is a scary lineup to deal with. And Team Solo, they have Lucifer. Lucifer's a decent sniper. They have Veteran. We've seen Veteran snipe a little bit in the past. They have Yawn. We've seen Yawn snipe. But do we put any of those 3 players on the same caliber that we have Zaii and Little B at, is the real question.
No, you can't really compare those two. The good thing is this is not really a big sniper map. I mean, snipers are going to have a huge presence, but it's not going to be raid. It's not going to be standoff. It's not going to be firing range, for God's sake. This is a map where your SMGs are going to come extremely in handy, and your snipers are literally going to be limited to a few different angles that they can hold. So we've seen sniper talents come through and dictate, how search and destroys are played. But I feel like this map is a little more balanced and favors the SMGs, maybe a few either AR sniper role, in some of the perched areas, but those perched areas are not like power points. I get disconnected.
No,
Day,
I was
you're
muted.
muted.
It does depend a little bit on the way that these teams play, right? Because we do have a very long sight lineup on the B bomb and very close range oriented A bomb. So I would expect to see Team Solo be a little bit more focused on the offense for defending A, and I would certainly expect Team Zaii to be looking a little bit harder towards the B site to try to capitalize on the talent of Little B and Zaii. And again, you have the aggression of a Wiro and Envoy lineup, and Teabag, who really just plays utility for the team. So could be a rough matchup for Solo here. We could absolutely still see a game 3. This is not a team you can sleep on whatsoever, and we are getting loaded into the match right now. Verdict.
There we go. It's absolutely right here. You can see this is going to be the deciding factor if we go to a game 3. Or if we're going to see this series end in 2. So we've already seen our first one. First series of the night goes to that third game. It was a firing range domination. It was a brutal one for one of those teams. So the team who plays this attack, off, not necessarily predictability, but more so less with consistency, is going to find themselves in a very successful spot now. As you can see, the nades come through. The B-side pushes right there along with it. Lucifer with the throwable is going to be able to find one in Wedo. That's a terror that you don't have to deal with here. And Lucifer is pushing up aggressively. He's going to find some shots on Teabag, but Teabag absolutely answers to the door for the occasion, but he's going to fall back, and now it's the 4v3. The bomb plant is coming through, but Little B showing up and showing why those snipers can have a huge impact. He evens things out, and now we've got a bomb plant down with a 3v3 day. What are we thinking? 42 seconds? Can the side of Team Zaii retake this B site?
They absolutely can, especially if Little B peeks an angle here and is able to pick up a kill. And sure enough, he's going to take down Yawn. Oh my goodness, I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to see the two-piece. He's now pushing on up into Solo. I think Solo was trying to trick shot there, and Little B was like, nah, I'm pulling out the Renetti, but Zaii picks up the kill anyway. And a big retake for the side of Team Zaii. And, personally, I think this is a little bit why I was leaning more towards, well, I expect Team Solo to capitalize on the A site and really bring use to the guns that they like the Fennec. Pushing B is a just weird strategy to me, knowing the team that you're going up against.
Pushing B, baby. I'm going to push and peak, baby. Right? No? Okay, nobody catches the reference. That's quite all right. B-side push yet again here for the side Team Solo. Solo and Lucifer, they're going to combine for two, but Teabag is there to quickly answer yet again, but he's going to be taken down. So push coming through. Little B is just on a bit of a... Oh, my God.
Little B.
Little B.
What's the sign in this room say? Easy for Little B? Oh, God, Little B.
Shots.
Oh, bro. Little B just walked through their whole team. Yikes.
Light him up. He'll knock him down, bro. Good night. Little B is beast mode, and everybody in the lobby should be scared.
That was disgusting, dude. That was absolutely disgusting. Wow. Well, Little B, 2 rounds in, has 7 on board. 7-0 nonetheless. Wow.
Find a way to take down Little B. You might find a way to take a round, and here goes the predictability. 2 rounds in a row. They get shut down. They get canned. Here comes the push. It's going to be an A side, but Little B, I think he might be disconnected right here. Yep, he's going to be taken down. That's super tough. So 7-0 runs quickly ended. Zaii, he's going to be heading for the hills. A side push not answered as of yet. The bomb does go down. We got a 4v4. It's even across the board. And 33 seconds left to work with. So the push has got to come collectively. 2 players pushing up the spawn side of the staircase. 1 coming through on the opposing side. And you got Teabag in the middle. They're looking to dissect this push. Good shots there. Carlin Host is taken down, but Lucifer is very cracked. He finds 2. And now there's only 1 left to deal with. And Veteran, he's going to find 2 for himself. I can't help but think. If Little B doesn't disconnect right there, does he get taken down so quickly?
There's certainly an argument that it could go either way, but I mean, that's still just kind of a... that's a toss-up, right? If he gets a kill there and calls out to his team that they're pushing, maybe you see a little bit more of an opportunity. Veteran is going to push up and picks up 1 in Weru there. But, yeah, Little B's internet struggling today is definitely not great for the side of Team Zaii, but obviously, even with Little B not in the mix, this is a cracked team. So... we'll be on the lookout here. We do have Little... Oh, I switch over just in time to see Little B pick up 1. Oh, he sees Solo jump. Oh, Solo's going to get him from behind. Yeah.
Yeah, still good lineup. Does take down 1 before he goes, so... here we go. We're tied at 2 apiece. Solid 2 rounds in a row, and it started with Little B disconnecting there on that... 3rd round. I mean, a lot of momentum here. Not necessarily lost, but when you've got Little B who's got 9 and then 2 players on your team who haven't got a kill as of yet, is certainly making it a bit more difficult. As the push comes through, it is 3 through the bottom side. Oh my! They're coming through the tunnel, and nobody anticipated it. Is going to be Envoy and Zaii left, but Zaii, he's plenty enough. Shots on point there. He's going to pick up the slack while Little B is dropped. And now Envoy, you got to find a chance to find your first kill. The A-side push comes through, so it's a 3v2. Bomb is going to be planted over there. You can see Carlin actually going to go ahead and clear the site. And the 2 players left here for the side of Team Zaii. It's only a matter of moments before they realize what's going on, and they're going to have to devise a strategy here. So 42 seconds left, a 2v3. Retake has to be solid. You got to play your pairs.
Well, making the rotation through. Obviously, we've got a little bit of an advantage for the side of Team Solo. They've got the bomb planted. They've, is Zaii going to hit the jump? Definitely saw Carlin there. I don't know if he really knows that he's made the rotation from behind, but does find one. Envoy is going to find the other. I hitting the wrong buttons here, but Envoy finding the extra one onto Yawn, and what was looking great for the side of Team Solo quickly falls apart, and that's going to be a 3-2 lead in favor of Team Zaii. We are going to switch sides, and now Team Zaii, they get to dictate the flow of the game a little bit more. I would expect more B presence than A here, but I guess we'll see as things continue to develop.
You can see it now, the 5-player push towards this B side. You got one in mid, that's going to be Teabag. He's going to play the boiler rooms with the gears. This is certainly where the action's at. Solo finds one. He's going to be taken down. Envoy on a little bit of a little heater here as he's found 3 on the backs of the last, 30 seconds of these rounds. So it's a 2v3 now as Lucifer. Wow, Lucifer just coming through a little bit. He's taken down, and the bomb plant is going to be avoided. You can see the B-side push has been a bit of a... I just don't know. Kind of a flop. You would expect this team to be successful on the B-side push, but they did not anticipate the force that comes through along with this Team Solo. They come through with a massive 3-2 clutch, and we're going to be tied again. Yet is 3-all, so Team Solo certainly not out of this.
All right, well, as things continue, we're all tied up 3-3. Does look like we're getting another B-side push coming out of the side of Team Zaii. 3 players from Team Solo do push A, expecting their opponents to perhaps switch things up, but this could still be a benefit for them. They could potentially look for a flank rotation here. You can see T-Bags pushing up. He's going to find one on Solo. Yawn gets taken down, but takes down Wiro in the process. Looking at a 3v3 as Veteran. Where's Veteran, actually? Veteran was... Wait, what? Yo, Veteran got that grenade kill from way mid.
From Narnia.
Like, yeah.
Oh, Little B. This is just his playground, and everyone around him is just getting stomped out. This is just actually disgusting to watch. Bro is just allowed to continue to put DLQ shots in the domes of just anybody who comes in his path. So now it's Carlin. He's got a 1v3 opportunity. Spots Zaii, and that's probably not the angle that you want to take a sniper at, as he's on a nasty heady. Little B catches the repeat. That's 12 on board for the man. And we are 2 rounds away from match point here. Or 1 round away from a match point, actually. And I mean, this needs to be solid. But we saw something similar here on the series earlier, right? 4-3 scenario. Granted, it was a 4-1 going into that second half. This one's been a back and forth affair. So far, it's, literally trading back and forth. So we'll see if it changes that pattern. We see a game 3 here.
All right, well, Zaii is going to pick up first blood, and we might see T-Bag get one here too. Carlin is wanting to peek the angle. Can't tell if he backed off or if he knows T-Bag's here. Does look like we're getting a free bomb plant for Envoy, and that could spell to be a free flank for this for D'Annabella here. Free veteran kill? Free veteran kill. Not free Carlin kill, though. Carlin going to take him down. Zaii finds Lucifer in the background. I just feel like we got to watch Little B here. Oh, well, sorry, Little B. I apologize.
Caster curse. Everyone put it in chat. Day is a caster cursor.
Yeah, that
everybody,
was, I mean...
Everybody report spam Day for caster cursing.
All right. Little much. Match point for the side of Team Zaii. They might be looking to close things out in 2-0 fashion.
Everyone spam F's in chat. F's in chat for
all right.
Day.
You know what? You're going to get me in trouble. You're going to get me in trouble, bud.
We're just here for the meme, bro. Yeah, here we go, guys. You certainly are deprived of all the action, but Little B, he's going to catch one Lakin through the middle of the gear site. Shuts down one, but Carlin quickly able to trade here as the B-side push. Looking to be spoiled by a little bit of a mid-side approach here for the side of Team Solo, and now it's just one player, Teabag. Does he have it in him? A 1v3, rounds a quarter, veteran, shuts him down. We're going to a round number 10. Team Solo says they're here for the round 11 opportunity. They need to see that game 3. This is it for them if they cannot find this one.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Oh, man. Excuse me. All right.
Your yawns are contagious. I'm gonna need you to.
Yeah, dude. It's been a long day. I worked all day. Okay. I worked all day.
I need you to stop that, homie.
Yeah. Well, when I start making enough money to be a full-time content creator and I don't have to move, thousands of pounds of parts every day, I got you.
Oh, Little B, disgusting. Ladder side approach not safe. Little B catches one Lakin there. There's only 3 players left here to deal with. Solo inside the boiler room catches Little B, and that's a huge pickup. Zai's dropped 2. The 2 sniper talents are down. Good old-fashioned 3v3. The bad thing is the info. Oh, my God. Solo takes one down the gear side. Wero, 2 left. Envoy, Teabag. For a game 3 decline. It is certainly looking like we're going to a round 11 day with 18 seconds left. This is a Lucifer Yawn clutch if I've ever seen one. And here it goes. We're flipping sides. We're rounding it up for, this is it. This is for all the marbles. Are we going to the grand finals, team? Zaii, are we going to be looking at a game 3 Solo? It's all on you guys.
Destroy the objective.
All right, well, round 11. Game 3 or not. It's up to Team Solo. We do have them on the offense, and you can see it's a very aggressive A-side push coming through for them right now. Teabag's going to find 1, but Carlin and Veteran find 2. The trade is in favor of Team Solo, but they did lose out on their captain, who has 9 kills on board. In fact, there's a lot of really evenly distributed effort coming through for the side of Team Solo. Everybody's got 5 or more kills, with 3 players having 9. For the side of Team Zaii, it has largely been Little B and Teabag who are looking at 15 and 10 kills. 25 of their kills are 2 players. Now, they've had a really big turnaround here. Yawn is going to find 1 in Wiru. Finds the last one in Zaii. Great read.
Oh, my God. I was about to say Yawn, clutch, or kick, homie. But Dave was rambling about stats, and I didn't want to interrupt, so... The clutch is real. It was a 1v2. Yawn, he puts his big girl panties on, and they are going to a game 3, 6-5 win. Round 11 is a super unpredictable day. You rely on one player to come through and make the clutch happen, and guess what? Yawn, he fills the role. Solid game 2 there for Team Solo. They've got a game 3 life, and this is a team that shouldn't have been, right? This is the scrap players, right? This is the last team that was collected and composed and put together, right? Wrong. Well, right, but wrong. Here they are. They're ready to
right,
play.
but wrong.
But wrong. They're ready to play. They're ready to take us to that game 3. This is the second time in a row, Day. This is quite the dream team semifinals, if I don't say so myself.
All right, well, this has actually turned out to be a really, really solid event so far. As we can see, it's going to be Team Solo winning the Search and Destroy. 10 for Carlin, 9 for Veteran, 9 for Solo, 7 for Lucifer and Yawn, respectively. Look over at the opposition, and Wiru did struggle a bit in that Search and Destroy. I was not expecting that. Little B came through with 15, 10 for Teabag, 7 for Envoy, 6 for Zaii, and 3 for Wiru. And we're going to be getting rid of the gear up for our 3rd game of the series. We're obviously going to be moving into a domination chat, and it's going to be on Raid. This is a map that all of these players should be incredibly familiar with from the competitive scene, and hopefully this will be the best action to come.
Certainly going to be the best action to come now, so we're going to go ahead and hop right into it. It's going to be a game 3 raid domination. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I say it and it happens. I have the power. I've got the power. Okay. Look, that map was a fluke. Little B was not supposed to drop 15. Snipers are not supposed to have that kind of power.
Yo, tell it to Zaii dropping 23 last season.
Not in freaking Meltdown though.
Oh well, no, not a Meltdown. I think that was
No,
on
it was on the standoff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are maps that we all too often see be the case that, you know, snipers just have ungodlike, you know, abilities. And that map, Little B was demon time. Was a walking time bomb just waiting to explode in anybody's face who got, you know, near him. And sure enough, he dropped 15, and now this is the byproduct of that.
All right, we guys heard it here first. Little B exploding on people's faces.
Yeah.
We do have a B cap coming through for the side of Team Zaii. It does get stopped a little bit by Veteran there, but with Zaii picking up 2 with the SKS, that should be a free B going over to them. They're starting to take a little bit of a lead in this series, or in the Dom so far, but obviously it don't take long to switch things around. Deanna Bella, aka Teabag, does hop up top, gets taken down, but we do have Envoy taking down Solo, Zaii finding Lucifer, Veteran taking down Little B, and we do have Carlin, who's actually been kind of fire for the side of Team Solo here today, making a rotation. Does pick up 1 before getting taken down. Solo is forced out of arches and walks right into Little B. And just like that, a 10-point lead is now developed for the side of Team Zaii.
Yeah, you can see it. They've got hella map control. They've got ringside pressure. They've got laundry, you know, answered. The mid-side push is held here by Little B. He's going to be taken down. Lucifer looking for that arch support. And you can see the team of Team Solo is certainly going to be making that B or that C-side rotation. Teabag is going to beat 2 of them and take them out instantly. That leaves 1 on the rotation. That's going to be Yon. Yon looking to be a little bit of a pest in the spawn site, but he is quickly shot, so there's nothing that can work here on this rotation. So he's going to wait for support, does find 1, and they're going to try and get this flip to come through, but there's 1 player here that could be the absolute demoralizer, and that is going to be Wedo. He finds 1. Yon definitely gets taken down too, so the C-side approach is going to be shut down. Team Zaii, they're locking and loading, Dave. What do we think? A quick listen in with the side of Team Zaii as they have all the coins here in the first half of this domination.
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on it.
They have tech 5.
Little bit.
They have tech 5. They have tech 5.
Oh shit, my bad. Thanks, no.
Oh, to B.
In the ring.
Yeah, they're Captain B.
Ring low.
It's okay, we can push that. Keep pushing.
They're one shot. Both of them one shot.
Go, Little B, go.
No, rock.
Oh, no. Oh, tree, what the
Blue band.
Blue, behind you. Nice.
They're spawning pool, guys. They're spawning pool.
Wait, I control ring again.
Yeah, we can control. We go. Yeah. I'm smoking up laundry.
We need a trophy.
You can cap. Nice.
Go see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Top laundry.
Okay.
Nice, I'm recapping.
Oh, ring. I got ring.
They're behind you.
Laundry steps.
Yeah, missteps dead.
Nice.
I need help, T, guys. I need help.
Yeah, come and help. No, you're good. You got that.
Yeah.
I got 3 laundry. Oh my god, laundry.
Yeah, Zaii, there's 2 kitchens.
Jungle.
One might come bank. Watch out.
They're coming laundry.
Money.
No, perdóname, güey. Laundry.
On laundry, top laundry and laundry serve.
Guys, we chilling. That's right.
Laundry step dead. One more laundry steps. Dead.
No, go. Yeah, two laundry. One more in laundry. One more
top laundry.
Push it.
Black band.
Nice. I'm with you. I'm watching basketball.
Mister.
Yeah.
Oh my god, sniper.
That's okay.
That's a good house.
All right, some good positive comms coming through there, and a good positive score spread coming through for the side of Team Zaii. They lead 31 points in going into the second half here, Verdict, and the sides are going to flip. This is going to be Team Solo now with the C side. Early TAC 5 coming through out of Yon, looking to be aggressive on the B push here.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging the vibes, but I don't know if they necessarily cover all angles. You can see it. almost get wiped completely out is Carlin host. He's the only one really alive here, and he's playing mid. So smokes come through, the lightning strikes come through with it. The B cap comes along as well. You can see it. No kind of ring control here for the side of Team Solo. One player pushed it up in Solo, looking for that A flip, and you know, they were trying to be creative early. Last round, they get shut down, and right now they're actually getting shut down. It might be on the brink of getting triple cap. Thank God Little B is finally taken down, and this is just not a great start to the second half off the rip for the side of Team Solo. They're going to be down already 30-plus points, and here we are in a second half where they are damn near triple capped, and the double cap gets just, I mean, almost instantly done off the rip.
Well, the two-piece is coming through for the side of Team Zaii. They're looking to move on to the grand finals, and right now, it's not triple cap territory, but they are certainly inching towards it little by little. Yawn does come through the big kill onto T-Bag there, but Zaii up in Laundry is going to pick off the player that was capping B. Solo hopping through is going to take him down, but the A-B remains. Now, we might actually get an A flip. Quickly comes through. And now a home flag is needed for the side of Team Zaii. And Little B, who is making that flip over to C, does get taken down. They now only maintain B. This is a great opportunity for the side of Team Solo, especially if they're able to capitalize off some B pressure here.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the B pressure is coming through for Solo. So, you know, with that kind of momentum, we think that the comms would be solid. Let's go ahead and do a quick listen in with the side of Team Solo, see if they can maintain this split cap or manage to put a triple cap and put a little bit of pressure here for the side of Team Zaii.
Hey, 1 on 3, 1 on 3, 1 on 3.
Good cap, nice.
Good shit. Let's go in, let's push, let's be aggressive,
Hold on, T, just hold on. On A. And then 2 on A.
Two stairs.
What you see,
I got him all.
Let's go in.
Yeah, let's go, push.
You misstep, Solo. 2 on basket, I got some.
They're going to see, AC.
There's 2 jungle.
Go on.
Yeah, AC, only one.
Go on.
Nice.
No, one kitchen. I think we win if we hold.
Yeah, let's not do laundry.
What's your laundry? One top laundry.
Lightning.
Watch out for the...
Go to laundry, two middle.
Hey, outer, Lucy.
I got top
laundry.
What you see?
One more B.
One HP.
Two be there.
Go back to C.
We're going
B.
Nice. Go to B.
On A.
Be there.
Nice.
Clean up.
Laundry stairs.
One be there.
You gotta clean.
Middle B, guys, just one.
Yo, outer, any on B.
Yeah, be there.
Laundry step.
Bro, they're two laundry.
We'll go top.
Let's go, guys. Keep it up. Let's go.
On top laundry.
Yo, blue van annihilator. Watch out. Nading over. Top laundry. 1 and 3. Misstep, Solo.
Yeah, misstep got it.
They're with it. Wait for me, John. Watch it.
All right, Verdict, the triple cap territory is locked in, and I think there's just enough time that if we did get a triple cap, they could make the comeback happen. But, I mean, that's a tall ask against this Team Zaii, which is dominating the map right now. It was a little bit loose for Team Zaii early on in this round, but they were able to recover, and they're going to be moving on to the grand finals to face off against Team Rebalo.
Yeah, you can see it there, 190 threshold. That is it. Triple cap Tori out the window. And Solo's teams of dreams of going to the Dream Team finals are certainly going to be shut down. Team Zaii, they look pretty damn good, though. So they're going to be moving on to face off against Team Rebalo. Bronze matchup first. That is going to be Team Legacy versus Team Solo. That is it, man. They're going to be battling out for $100. That is certainly not the kind of prize pool you would anticipate coming into a potential grand finals scenario. But you know what? You got to win those first matches, and they just weren't able to close the gap.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
All right. Well, the 198 to 177 win does come through for the side of Team Zaii. That's going to be the 2-1 win in the series. They move on to the grand finals. As you mentioned, Verdict, that is going to leave Team Solo going into the third place matchup, which should be our next match here tonight, to face off against Team Legacy. And my goodness, Team Legacy is an absolutely formidable team that is hoping to be a really phenomenal matchup. Because honestly, bro, the Team Legacy versus Team Rebalo match, yo, that was grand finals worthy. Period.
Oh, big facts. Yeah, I was hoping we'd see a game 4 opportunity, but obviously it was best 3 format. So, I mean that certainly puts us in a position to kind of expect Team Legacy maybe to come through with the boomstick here in the bronze matchup. Is that what I'm thinking?
It is quite possible. It is certainly quite possible. I'm hoping that's going to be a banger matchup as well. I guess we're going to grand finals. Team Legacy forfeit the third place match.
Oh, wow. That's tough. All right. Well, that is certainly not news that we wanted to deliver, but it is what it is. So Legacy's team forfeit. They are out. That's going to give the bronze matchup to
Team Solo.
Team Solo. I mean, Washi, bro, if you're watching this now, you could have been $20 richer just by playing, a few games. And unfortunately, he didn't. The good thing is Team Solo came through and they brought the highest energy on that game 1 or Monday. So they're going to get a free $100.
All right. Well, that is going to leave us with Team Rebalo versus Team Zaii in the grand finals. And we are going to step away for a moment while we get players funneled into the lobby, and we will be right back.
guts in the morning. It's time for you to experience true fear!
All right, guys, welcome back. We are gearing up for our final game of the night. I definitely trolled
son of a
Bert a little
gun,
bit
you
there.
got me with that one. Hey, yo!
All right.
It's grand finals time, baby. It came faster. Did we see that bronze matchup? That was kind of slick, wasn't it?
It was pretty intense. If you guys were wondering what took so long, we did play the best of 3. Semi-final or third place. Yeah, we totally dogged you guys out on that one, but
yeah, Team Solo beat him so bad. Team Legacy just head for the hills, bro.
All right. Well, we are gearing up for the grand finals, which is going to be Team Zaii versus Team Rebalo, and we do have our map picks available. We do have all of the players in the lobby. Vert, you want to run through those best of 5 maps for us?
I can't read.
All right. We're going to start things off with a firing range hardpoint. You totally can't read at a 3rd grade level. Come on now, man.
My eyes are hurting. Oh my god, I got something in my eye for real though. Okay,
all right.
Go ahead.
We got raid, search, and destroy for game 2, standoff dom for game 3, which will be guaranteed in the best of 5 format. If we see a game 4, we'll make it into a crossfire hardpoint, and if we see game 5 verdict, we've got a Hackney Yard domination for you.
Oh god!
I'm just kidding. It's a Hackney Yard.
You son of a gun. You can't fool me, bro. I know we're using mobile mayhem rule set, you son of a gun. And nonetheless, here, I need to hear your predictions before we jump into it. Who you got and how many games?
Well, you heard me earlier. I'm on board with Team Rebalo, not because I wish poorly upon Team Zaii or anything, but let's just be real here. Team Rebalo is looking stacked, and they're warmed up at this point, so we'll see.
We'll see now. As you can see, a little bit of mid-range terror coming through, and T-Bag, he's going to pick up a few before he's dropped, but nonetheless, the rotation's over. None of these players really want to, play the objective on the speed 1. They don't want to overextend. They don't want to lose P2. That's where it's at. And you can see the trailer control coming through. Team Tech, or Team Rebalo, Team Tech, good night, Vertic is selling. Certainly putting a lot of pressure here, but they've managed to flip the spawns, and I guess they're going to battle it out in the trenches on this P2, because you can see 2 players have already occupied the vicinity. That's Zaii and T-Bag, so they're going to, contently hold the point here and just wait for they actually come to them.
All right, well, the first point is scrappy as ever for 2 even teams to be facing off. Obviously, P1 firing range in the open, and you don't really have any operators or score streaks to help you hold it down, so it can be very difficult to hold. But P2, well, that's where some of the money's at on this hill, and not only P2, but P3 as well. If you control those P2 spawns, you could be in a great position, Verdict, to lock down a P3 as well. It's a very easy transition, and right now, looking good for the side of Team Zaii. He's got the SKS in hand once again. He's on a 2 streak, nothing crazy, but obviously we know what the SKS can do, and sure enough, finds Tech rotating up through the tunnel there. And half of this hardpoint is now in favor of Team Zaii.
Yeah, they're going to rack up the points uncontested. 1 player left to deal with, though. They got a little bit of a split approach, and the break absolutely necessary here for the side of Team Rebalo. As you can see, that just an absolute tear since the P2 opened up. The side of Team Zaii, they actually get the retake, and man, I got to say, this team is clicking on all 6s. And a certain display of dominance here in this P1 to P2, now potentially a P3 hold. As you can see, 2 players already made it there. Bolo's going to be taken down midway through, and not a lot of trailer control you would expect, even after being slapped out of P1 and P2. Team Rebalo are just, but we've seen this happen before, right? This is, they start games slow. They, start to slowly get their wits about them, and they start dominating just like nothing ever happened on those first few rotations. But off the rip, they're taking a bit of a beating. 70 points already hit here for the side of Team Zaii. They are just racking it up, and no one really there to, answer back.
Well, like we mentioned, Team Rebalo are definitely a team that does better as a hard point goes on, and we could absolutely still see them make it happen. Little B is going to find 2 with the Annihilator. Might be looking for 3 in Rebalo. I know him and Tectonic are players that we've always mentioned in the past for how good they can be with the Annihilator, and well, 3 coming through for your team is definitely solid. A Pred comes through. Trophy system, I do believe, made it down, and we're gonna lose out on that operator. He only needs a couple more points. He's got that lightning strike available now. Looks like he's gonna call it in right away as well. That's kind of a bold one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with that kind of thought process, I think I need to hear the comms and see what they got cooking up over there, because P4 looking to be big for them as well. Maybe this is where they start to just really let it loose, but the break comes through for the side of Team Rebalo. I'm still interested. I need to hear the comms. I need to hear what kind of commitments they made behind that lightning strike usage.
All right, let's go down.
They're gonna still spawn bathroom. They're gonna still spawn bathroom.
Bathroom dead.
Yo, watch your mid. Watch your mid. Watch your mid.
1 A long, 2 A long, 2 A long, 2 A long. Watch out.
He's top wood, bottom wood.
One in jungle, bro. Jungle dead.
Jungle. 1v1, 1v1.
One more jungle.
Yeah,
No, no.
P1 still there.
1v1.
Jungle.
Two jungle. I'm low. Plenty, guys. Plenty. 15 seconds.
Jungle low. Nice.
I don't see anybody P1 sandbags.
Yo, got cluster for next. One. There's three.
There's one barrels.
Top 10. Top 10 dead. Rebalo's my bitch, dog.
Let's go. Talk your shit. Talk your fucking shit. Let's go.
See him.
Yo, there's 2 barrels.
Yeah, barrels on me.
Oh my god.
I got 2. No, barrels.
Yeah, barrels. One army, one shot.
They got that fight. Watch out.
Yeah, there's 1 barrels, and 1 P1, and then 1 top 10.
Top 10.
There's 2 barrels,
Yeah,
2 barrels, one
let's
shot.
go for P2, guys.
Hey, they're playing for streaks. Bullets playing for streaks back.
Fighting. Just 1 second.
Yeah, he's playing for streaks.
Top 10.
There's C. I need help.
Turn up.
Yeah, tunnel.
Stand by.
I got him.
Push for P2.
One shot.
Breaking.
Those were some spicy comms. My goodness. Rebalo's my friend.
Oh, man, you're commanding the game. You literally making him your own, but we all know how this happens, though, right? This Team Rebalo squad, they jam-packed with talent just like the next, and, you know, you just get them a little bit of a spark, and just something just miraculous happens. Right now, the spark is just not clicking, though. I gotta say, Team Zaii, on the backs of Little B saying, you know, talk your ish, they have certainly done it. They have certainly drawn a commanding lead here as P2 right around the corner there, 15 seconds in, and the break is in for the side of Team Rebalo. Are they getting back into the swing of things, or are they just going to be let down easy? I can see it right now. Oh, man, Envoy, the kills, they're all in favor of Team Zaii. What is going on, Team Rebalo?
All right, well, it's what, a 90, almost 90-point lead for the side of Team Zaii. We saw a similar situation earlier where we did have Team Rebalo make a comeback, almost make a comeback, I should say. It was a 250 to 247. And we'll have to see if they're able to pull it together here again. They are still sitting down over a full hard point, and you can see that we do have Team Zaii set up for next. I think if we get a break here, we'll probably jump into the comms with Team Rebalo as well. Vague and Bolu each find 1. Vague finds an extra. It's now Teabag alone. You can see he's just trying to watch both angles. Bolu pushing in, but isn't ready for the TAC 5 HP. And that's Teabag continuing to hold this down.
He is. He's got up for 100 seconds in the objective already, and he ain't going to be taken down as of yet. 2 players on the break here is Teabag opts to push out. 1 player falls in line, but the break is in. 192 to 111. Certainly some much-needed time here, regardless of how much is you know, up for grabs. And what do you think? You said comms listening for Team Rebalo. Do you want to jump in real quick and see how this P3, P4 spicy rotations come through?
Let's go.
Bottom 2-7.
Dude, main.
Solely
I
long.
got 2 streaks, I got 2
They
streaks.
got
I got
one
2
mid,
streaks.
one mid,
One long, guys.
Yeah.
2 middle dead, 2
They got
middle
two
dead.
mid. Nice,
They're
Vic.
coming barrel long. Barrel
We're
long.
dead.
Watch your A long.
Yeah, watch
I'll pick up top wood.
No, it ain't long.
Hey, they're
Mid
coming.
is
Jungle. A long barrel, one jungle.
Dead.
A long barrel, one jungle. A long barrel, one jungle.
One day long on me.
Jungle, watch out.
Hey, 2 jungle, 1 ramp, 2 chiller. 2 A long, 1 ramp.
I got
Jungle.
jungle there. I got traded with my Sparrow. I
He's
suppose
pushed up for a
jungle.
second. He's in bathroom.
Oh, he's in bathroom.
Bathroom one shot. Bathroom one.
I'm watching.
We spawned out jungle.
Bathroom dead. One bathroom dead.
They're spawning out bathroom.
No,
There are barrels in your bathroom.
Bathrooms.
Dude, chiller. That was shit. Oh, I got him. I got 2 middle.
Nice.
Got one.
Nice.
Oh, one bathroom.
Bathroom murder.
Bathroom's dead.
Nice.
Where's this
Come
guy?
on, good trade.
And they spawn bathroom.
One
Bathroom.
I'm dead.
Hey, don't peek, bullet. Don't peek.
Yeah, I need streaks.
He's wallbanging me.
I'm dead.
He's in
Barrel.
Push out.
Bottom 10 in trailer.
One chiller.
Watch your trailer.
Top 10.
Can someone pick up my top 10? Can someone pick up my top? Or look top 10.
I got top 10. I got top 10 door.
I think that's top 10. I got no. They're red.
Watch my ramp.
I'm in trailer. How many trailers? Somebody help me trailer.
How much ramp?
Hey, help him chill. Bullet. Help him chill. Never mind. Rebal got it.
Dude, SKS.
I'm
not a need him.
They have an SKS ramp.
What? See the truck.
There's two.
I got him.
Looking better.
One's in 10.
There it is, dude.
10 is one shot.
He's on the wood piece. He's on the piece.
There's 2.
He sparrowed me out of 10. Sparrow on 10.
I'll check middle.
Nice.
3 dead.
Nice.
I'm
Push up.
I got 3 no.
One bottom wood.
I think come no.
One shot. One ramp.
I'm
They're
new
still gonna
with
play
here.
this hill. They're gonna play this hill as much as they can.
Go. Hey,
One shot on hill.
That's too much gas for this. Too much stress.
One more about 10. Oh no, I think that's my
Hill
job.
dead.
Alright, it's all good. Good shit.
They got one top 10.
Let's play new.
Well, Verdict, the comeback is looking kind of solid right now. Do we think that they can close this one out, or are they going to fall a little shy like they did against Team Legacy earlier? The P1 is ending, and you can see Bolu, he's set up for next. Gets taken down by a stray grenade from Zaii, but Forsaken and Tectonic are here. And now, what was a 90-point game a couple hills ago, Verdict, we're looking at less than 30 points right now.
We are indeed now, and something huge. Little B pulls out his Annihilator, gets absolutely torched after firing one shot. That could have been massive in this break, but right now it's just going to be on the few operators that they have left, and you can see it. One getting wasted there from Envoy. He's going to be taken down in the break. It is surely going to be halted. Only 30 points needed here for the side of Team Rebalo. They have made a miraculous comeback. 90-point deficit overcome. Big turnaround here in the latter half of this hard point. And the contest is going to be shut down. Only 15 points. They could certainly do it here in P2, and the break needs to come. The contest needs to come along with it. It is Wero with the initial push. They can't win off this. In trailer, it's already held. The side of Team Rebalo, they have opted to set up new. No room for errors, Day.
Well, Verdict, I mean, you can never count out this Team Rebalo. Again, as the hard point gets longer, this team comes more and more online. And now they've got themselves trailer control. They're winning their gunfights left and right. Less than 5 points to go. And they can't get the touch for the side of Team Zaii. And that's a giant comeback for Team Rebalo to take the first game in this best-of-5 grand finals.
Yo, somebody go back and clip whoever said Rebalo's my ish. Right? Because that same kind of energy was desperately needed here in the latter portion of this game. 250 to 240 Day. That P3 transition comes through. Sure, P2 is compromised towards the end, but that last little bit of 10-second trickle time did not make a difference in this matchup. As a matter of fact, it was a 10-point win for the side of Team Rebalo. But, I mean, 41 for Vague. I think I saw it in chat earlier from, I don't even know who this guy is, but I went in Vague's chat and pinned it, and it said, what did it say? I got to pull it up. It says Vague's downfall is coming soon. I can smell it, sadly. And I, answered it quickly. I was like, sir, I think that's a fart that you're smelling, not Vague's downfall. I went and pinned it in his chat as like a copy pasta thing. And here we are. Team Rebalo, led by team player Vague, 2 minutes and 35 on the hill, 41 and 32, just a freak of nature here in game 1.
All right, well, a great series so far between these two teams, and I hope all of the games are that close. I'd love to go all the way to a game 5 for this one, and my goodness, Verdict. That was just such a giant comeback. They fell short against Team Legacy, but Team Rebalo came through against Team Zaii and did take the 10-point win. Now we're gearing up for our Search and Destroy on Raid. This is one of those maps where, we've mentioned the sniper talent can really have a big effect. And Team Zaii, there's no shortage of sniper talent over here with the likes of Zaii, Little B, even Envoy and Dianabella. We've seen snipe a little bit in the past and have some success. You look over at the opposition, bro. You've got Forsaken, you've got Tectonic, you've got Bolu. This could be an interesting matchup for sure.
Yo, somebody get this kid out of here. Does this guy really say Bolu's the only S&D talent this team Rebalo has?
Ban him.
Ban him.
Get him out of the chat. No, I'm just
no,
kidding.
dude. Let's just go ahead and we'll let the gameplay decide for itself. Here we go. Search or Destroy Raid. Team Zaii certainly has a massive advantage in the sniper department, but don't let the talents of Team Rebalo
I wouldn't call it a massive advantage.
I would. Little B and Zaii, that's like
Tectonic and Bolu? Forsaken?
Well, you got to consider Tech tried his hands at sniping earlier and just threw it down instantly. Like, he's on iPhone right now. He's capped at 60 frames. He's not going to be able to do what he usually does.
That's a fair point, but we're getting into the action, chat. A raid search and destroy has begun. Can Team Rebalo take a 2-game advantage? Or is this an opportunity for Team Zaii to say, you can't mess with us in search? Good rotation from Wero. He's going to pick up one on Bolu. But Vague slides the corner, picks up the refrag. 1-for-1 trade to start things off.
And you can see it now, the approach towards this A side of the map. The pool side push is going to come through. Rebalo and Forsaken are looking to open the floodgates. Nade's going to come through. Vague doesn't like what he sees. And you can see the reapproach. He's going to back. They are playing as conservative as possible. It's a 2-2 split on the defense. You can see Little B and Zaii. They are holding down the B lanes. And two talents over at the A side of things, and Teabag and Envoy. So no snipers, which kind of leads me to believe that maybe the A side push would have been better. But we'll see how it's handled now as the B side approach is encountered. Zaii finds one quickly, though, is traded. Tectonic able to get the shots to land, and now the 3v3 making it a 3v2. Tech just demon time here with the CVR, the P90. He's going to go ahead and stick the plant. This is going to be pressure here for Envoy. He's at a 1v3. Clock's going to be pushed back up to 44. We'll see if it even goes down before he's taken down. He peeks the top side of Laundry. Forsaken beams. That's a 1-0 lead in favor of the side of Team Rebalo.
All right, well, Team Rebalo start things off good. Couple big kills came through for Tech that round, and again, can't really stress how good that the chow from Vague was to get that refrag when we did have, I think it was Bolu dropped. Tech taking down former teammate Little B with the environmental kill. Wait.
The nade shot. He was in garage, bro. He was literally come up driveway. It throws a nade before he hits the Lambo.
Yo, why is Tex always hitting nasty grenades on this map? Do you remember the stage 5 grenade or stage 4 grenade?
I didn't get that stage 4, yeah.
Oh, dude, it literally left Bobby speechless on stream. Like, he was like, wait a minute. Hawk's Nest tweeted it out. He was like, bro, Tech, explain yourself. And I might have to go find that for you, dude. Like,
I was in Seattle for stage 4.
All right, well, I'll find the clip for you. I'll find the clip for you because, dude, that nade was nasty. That nade was freak show nasty. Nice shot by Envoy there. Like I said, he may not be a person you typically think about sniping, but he can hit those shots. He absolutely can, and does find one. But I mean, the 1v4 against Team Rebalo, that would be a god play, right? So he's gonna fall, and that is gonna be Team Rebalo with the 2-0 lead here.
It is, and they played this map earlier against Team Legacy, who I think was pretty stacked in sniper talent as well, and the talents for you know, both teams very, very even across the board. But as far as sniper goes, it's certainly favoring the side of Team Zaii now. And they didn't do it this well on the attack. They went down 4-1, right? Wedo comes through, he finds 2 before he's dropped. And now Vague, in a 1v4 pinch, is going to find 2. Well, I guess this would technically be an ace now. As you can see it, I did see him pick up the first 2 kills, and those are only 2 kills. But lo and behold, here comes Little B. The jump shot's certainly on point, and that is going to be the first round in favor of Team Zaii. So I do have to say, they played this map earlier. It was 1-4 going into the side flip. So the fact that they were able to pick up 2, we all know how devastating they can be on the defense. Well, they set themselves up for a 2-0 situation here. Oh.
Nice snipe out of Forsaken is going to take down Little B. He was a menace earlier in Meltdown. He put up 15 kills. So taking him down is certainly a great opportunity. Yo, once again, Envoy is like, yo, there's a sniper on the ground. I think that's mine. And goes ahead and picks it up. You can see he's now aggressively pushing towards the pool here. He's getting pushed by 3 players, which is a pretty uncomfortable position, and that's going to be Rebalo picking up the kill. It's now Wero and Teabag left alone, and that's going to be Teabag taken down. Now Wero, well, chows the gunfight. 2 players on the head. He gets taken down by Vague, and the 3-1 lead for Team Rebalo comes through right now. Tell me more about how Bolu is the only good search player on this team. Honestly, Bolu can come in clutch. He can. But, I mean, it's either Bolu mediocre search or Bolu super clutch. There's not a whole lot of consistency there.
Here. The consistency is he plays at the level in which he needs to be playing. Right now, he doesn't need to play super sweaty because, you know, he's kind of holding up the rear end. He's kind of calling the shots. If I would think, you know, if he's doing anything, he's, you know, in games where they are getting slapped around, he's the first person to step up. But if the team is slaying out, like Vegas got 8, is there really much you could really depend on Bolu to do that Vague and
everything,
you know, Tectonic aren't already doing right now?
If you're not getting aces every round, you're washed.
All right, fair enough. Hold on, I gotta go check on the wife. Give me just a second, okay?
All right, no problem, man. We do have Zaii and Envoy left alone in a 2v4 with the bomb already planted. This for sure should be a round going over to the side of Team Rebalo, that oh-so-bad search and destroy team as far as chat is concerned. And with only 18 seconds to go, it's not looking great. Zaii going to come through, does find 1 on Forsaken, but with only 10 seconds to go, that is going to be the lineup coming through as Vague finds another 2, and the 4-1 lead in favor of the side of Team Rebalo as the sides flip. Looking at the scoreboard, we've got Vague with 11 on board. Tech is 5-1, Rebalo 3-2, Forsaken 2-3, Bolu sitting on a 1-4. We look over at the opposition, not putting up anywhere near the numbers for the side of Team Zaii. 3-4 for Zaii, 2-4 for Little B, 3-5 for Wero, 2-5 for Envoy, and Annabella. Our Teabag, rather, is sitting on a 2-4 as well. First blood does come through for the side of Team Zaii, and they're getting pushed up. We're going to take down Tech in the corner there. Teabag finds a kill on Bolu, but Forsaken comes through with a big snipe off of the bomb heady. Could potentially be looking to find another here. He saw D'Annabella slide. Wero's going to take him down. Now it's Vague. Mr. 11-2 himself in a 1v3. Can he clutch it up? Finds 1, but gets taken down by Little B. That's a round that Team Zaii desperately needed, Verdict. All right, Verdict's not back yet. Fantastic. That's what I like to see.
Destroy the objective.
Actually, I don't, because it makes my voice hurt. Or throat hurt. We get into our next round here. Team Zaii desperately need to turn things around. You have Tech playing in the back of the pool here, or back of the basketball court here. Vague is in money room, but Forsaken going to take down Little B. That's a good opening pick. See the convergence from the side of Team Rebalo now. Weru going to pick up a big refrag. Zaii finds 1 on Rebalo himself, but Vague is going to push up into L-Wall and finds 2. That leaves Zaii left alone in a 1v3. And this might be looking to be match point for the side of Team Rebalo.
All right, what did we miss out on? Is my game frozen? No, it's not.
Yawning, bro. Holy
Good
crap.
night, bro.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
yeah, that
What
was
the hell was that?
That was rough,
That was a
bro.
yawn, bro.
Yeah, I'm old, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'll tell you what.
29 going on 55, bro.
Yo. Dog years, homie.
Something like that.
This is Forsaken gonna get the point blank, and ladies and gentlemen, we're on map point. Obviously, we are in a best of 5. We're guaranteed a game 3 regardless. But this is a blowout, bro. This is exactly what we expected this team to produce like. But this is just not the kind of search and destroy performance I expected out of Team Zaii.
All right, well. Match point for the side of Team Rebalo. Map point for the side of Team Rebalo. Down to Little B and Zaii for the side of Team Zaii. Zaii does hit a nice quick scope, bringing things to a 2v1. Rebalo's down. He definitely sees Bolu, but misses his shot. Little B, can you clutch it up? He does. Good shot by Little B there.
Yeah,
just hanging on by a thread, bro.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. I got to say, Zaii with the ego chow. I mean, of course he was going for the bomb. Didn't anticipate, you know, to be a snake lurking in the grass, and Bolu absolutely makes him pay the price. But you got Little B, who is just every bit of a sniper talent as well, is going to come through with a clutch in the 1v1, and that was certainly a bit too close for call. Push coming through from mid is going to be shut down. There's multiple taken shots. Vague just being a demon. He has tormented this lobby. My guy's got 15 kills. Bro, what is Vague on tonight? He dropped 41 earlier. He's on 15 in the search. I'm just dumbfounded right now.
I did have to mute the game sound for you guys, chat. I'm sure you heard the buzzing there a second ago. The emulator is going to need to be restarted, and rather than you guys have to listen to that, we're just unfortunately going to have no game sound right now. Maybe it'll fix itself. I don't know. If the buzzing stops, I'll turn the game sound back on, but it's painful. It's painful. Real bad painful. I'm glad the emulator's still responding, and it froze. Yikes. Verdict, can you share your screen real quick? Is that possible or no?
Yeah, I can try, certainly.
All right, we'll see if we can get the game up that way for you guys real quick, because obviously we don't want to miss the action here.
We'll see if it pans out now as we've got a 2v1 scenario. It is all up to Teabag. He is the last hope here for Team Zaii. The bomb's down, and it is compromised. You can see it. All of Team Rebalo, they are just firing off on all cylinders, and Teabag, he is certainly in a bit of a pickle. Shots coming through. They don't land. Bolu clutches.
I couldn't get it in time.
We are going to a game 3 with Team Rebalo up 2-0.
All right, I'll at least get it up so we have the score screen. Guys, I'm so sorry the game crashed. There's really just not a whole lot that I can do about that. Like I said, we'll get you the stats at least, and I'll get my emulator reset. Here, Discord. There we go. That picked. We'll drag that. Drag that. What a just horrible time for that to happen.
And I just mentioned when I came back, my game freeze, because I literally was watching from somebody else's perspective who was already dead. And Bolu was just literally like yabba dabba doing on the A-bomb site. Like his legs were moving, but he wasn't going anywhere. But he was just like straddling the bomb head glitch. 15 kills on board for Vague, 10 for Tectonic, and man, just a solid approach here from Team Rebalo. And apparently in chat, you guys think that, you know, Bolu's the only search or destroy talent for this roster rule. I'm here to tell you, and the stats are here to tell you, you're absolutely wrong. These guys can perform with the best of the best, and Pint in a position where Little B and Zaii could just absolutely annihilate you. I gotta say, Team Rebalo stepped up in the face of adversity. They kind of just nailed their bullies head on.
Bro, chat, I can't believe you're saying I'm selling. I don't run the emulator. I'm not the one who programmed it. I, you know, am not in control of if it froze or not. I will certainly do my best to hope it doesn't happen again, but I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys want from me here. You always think I'm selling. You always think I'm selling.
No, I don't think you're selling. I always know you're selling.
All right, chat. Well, certainly I just can't take enough L's today, apparently. But hopefully you guys were able to... Yo, Zaii, I appreciate it. I agree that Verdict is a bot, so, you know, we...
Yeah, I'm the bot.
Yeah. Well, we did have Vague have one hell of a search and destroy with 15 kills. Tech came through with 10, even playing on his iPhone. And, well, that was certainly a giant lead that the side of Team Zaii had. And we didn't really have terrible... Hey, we were looking at that.
That's too bad. We had plenty of time to look through that.
Bro. All right, well, my game's coming back up, so hopefully it'll fix here in a minute anyway. I'm sorry for accidentally selling, chat.
Oh, you're definitely selling, homie. This is Day's face 24/7 right here. Day rage, day confused. Day rage, day confused. There's no in between, homie. It is that or the other.
Well, hopefully it'll throw me right back into the lobby then. Guess we'll see.
Yep.
All right, well, we will be geared up for our game 3. I guess instead of looking at this, we'll go ahead and throw up the best of 5 screen. And that is going to be a standoff domination we have coming to you guys. And if we make it to that game 4, we'll have a Crossfire Hardpoint game 5, a Hackney Yard Search and Destroy. We did have bans on Summit and on Slums. Won't see any of those in the mix. And as soon as my game gets ready, guys, we'll get ready to jump in. Perfect. I'm in the lobby. Looks like all of our players are readied up. And hopefully we just have a better experience here. Your component down... What the hell is that? Maybe I got to leave the lobby and come back. All right, admins, don't start the game when I leave, please.
Day selling.
Bro,
Only them. One of these days, Day. One of these days.
Can I buy an invite, please? Thank you.
Only the room owner can send invites.
Yes. Fact. All right. We're getting ready to get into the game, guys. And, you know, again, I'm incredibly sorry about the technical difficulty we had there. There was really nothing I could do. It happened at just such an inopportune time that we couldn't catch the end of that game. And unfortunately, you guys will just
sucks, chat.
You'll just have to believe us. You know, I agree. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I shouldn't cast anymore, right? Is that right? I shouldn't show up on Sunday? No call, no show?
Wouldn't be your first time.
All right, thanks, bud. Appreciate you.
Good talk.
Well, Forsaken coming through with the, yeah, my emulator is just running like absolute trash right now. Yikes, what happened, chat? What happened? We were going so smooth, and then everything fell apart when the Fire Nation attacked.
I think Team Rebalo, what did that Search and Destroy, like, ripped a tear in the universe and it's not balanced again, right?
Could be something along those lines for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Here we go.
It seems to be cleaning up.
Yeah, B-side push comes through for the side of Team Rebalo. It was 70% capped. It gets absolutely wiped out. You can see it now. They're trying their second chance at a little bit of a 1-2 punch there. Vague gonna put his foot on the hill. A little bit of a do-si-do. Is gonna fall back now as he's doing a little bit of mid control too. So he's compromised right now, and the focus here from Vague is gonna be reapproach. Little bit big gunfight to win, but how much longer can he be a menace in the Swan site as he is taken down? But his teammate is certainly there. He's gonna be taken down too. So the seaside push doesn't succeed. And we're in a game 3 where Team Zaii desperately need a game to stay alive. And off the rip, a quick double cap coming through for Team Rebalo, just absolutely insulting off the rip.
All right, Speak. I see you roasting me on YouTube, and I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you. I needed that roast. I needed that roast. And a little bit of progress come through as Weru stepped onto the point, and I think Zaii did as well, but they quickly get taken down. Bolu playing top 4 streaks, does have a Pred missile and a lightning strike available. It's going to get them some information. As we're climbing up behind him, picks up that kill. Here's the player below him, so he knows someone is potentially coming, but it was Rebalo. Is this some kind of perhaps scummy use of the lightning strike we're seeing here?
What do we, or is it like a budget UAV?
Yeah, because it was open to not use, so he got the UAV sweep of it without using it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Double kill with the Pred comes through.
Doesn't prevent the BCAT from coming through though, so you see a lot of progress now back and forth as we see it. Double cap now in favor of Team Rebalo, or not Team Rebalo, but Team Zaii. You know, they had a little bit of a lead early in their hardpoint win, or hardpoint lose. I'm sorry, hardpoint loss. And a lot of crap talk was spoken. So I wonder if they're crap talking now. You want to jump in with the VC, see how this first half, a little bit of a retake here is sounding for them.
For
Team Zaii.
Yeah.
Tractor dead.
Nice. Watch out for the back alley. Watch out for back alley.
I'm pushing the box. I'm pushing the box right now.
Yeah.
Take him.
Red car.
Okay. Broken. Nice. There you go.
Broken.
I spawn gas. Make sure we have.
Yeah.
They're on farm.
I'm holding back alley. Watch out for top market.
I'm in a mark right now.
Statue dead.
Top granny.
Dude, man, I want C, man.
It's okay, little B. Chill.
Granny.
Just make sure we have map control. Nice eye. Yeah. No, statue, widow. Statue.
Two boxes.
Two boxes. Yeah, one statue, one box.
Box, one statue.
Yeah, top market, one top market as well.
Oh, bottom market.
Statue.
I'm blue button.
Statue, yeah, statue dead.
Make
Make sure we still have A.
Blue button. Nice. Another one blue button.
Market and statue. Spawn out.
Yep. There's two. They're spawning. They're spawning. There's two statue by the way.
Yeah, statue.
No, broken. Core.
Okay, we're fine.
There's two on B.
Okay, we did good. We good.
Good half.
All right. Well, interesting game that we had there. Get rid of the gate into the second half. We do have Zaii, Team Zaii, with a 14-point lead verdict, 100-86. Bolu does still have that lightning strike, so that could be a tool that they use to protect B, or even potentially get an opportunity to push B. Wero finds 2. Doesn't see Vague in the cubby, or at least not in time. That's going to be an opportunity for Vague to pick up some kills. Bolu's pushed on up towards the tractor. Finds Wero, but gets taken down by Envoy. About a third cap on the B for the side of Team Envoy as well, so.
Yep.
Could potentially come through that.
Team Envoy, Team Zaii.
Yes, Team Zaii.
Team Zaii. Yeah.
You just totally got me confused there, but you are right. Team Zaii.
There we go. And we can see it now. A little bit of control here mid lane there. For the side of Team Zaii, they're actually looking for the pressure on the home flag. They're going to be able to get it there, as Zaii has been on a bit of a spree here. He's got cluster. He had a lightning strike. Went ahead and used it. He's going to go ahead and fire the cluster there on the A side. It's going to prevent the cap from coming through. And the spawns, no home flag. Team Zaii, they're bringing a lot of energy here, and they need it because they're down 2-0 in the series. And Team Rebalo has just been giving them the business, bro. Finally going to be able to make some traction there towards the A side, but look at Wedo's positioning. He is holding it down, holding it back. The spawn's certainly going to be in their favor, but Vague picks up a massive 2-piece, and you can see the cluster. It's on C. It doesn't need to be on C. It needs to be on A, but they didn't know Vague was going to come through and clean off A by himself.
All right, well, we do have A 31-point lead for the side of Team Zaii, but with the B flag going in favor of Team Rebalo, they definitely have an opportunity to make the comeback here. There's 3 minutes left in this round. Bolu picks up a 2-piece. Does use his TAC 5 for the extra health, but immediately gets taken down by Wiru. Only 25 points or so to make up for the side of Team Rebalo, and they could find themselves with a win here in the domination and take the series. Little B comes through, Annihilator finds one, peeks the corner, runs right into Forsaken, who takes him down. Please tell me this grand finals is not going to be over in 3 verdict.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. It's looking like it might be a second half stout performance here for the side of Team Rebalo. 3 players looking to make that push up to the B site. Little B puts his foot on the hill, but is opted to push for a little bit of farm control or tractor control, is taken down. Here we go, 18-point deficit, now slowly dwindling. He had 14 coming into the half. He found a lot of pressure in the early portions of this first half, or second half, but certainly not looking like it's going to stick now. As you can see, Vague, he has started to just rile the troops. He's 22-22. Bolu is 36-12, chat. My guy's triple positive. When I'm telling you, when everyone else is getting slapped, he is the one that will step up and always put up a solid performance.
Well, when he needs to, he definitely steps up, and you know, it's proven in this game. We do have the AC in favor of Team Zaii, who are just looking to basically hang on to a lead as long as they can right now with 1:30 on the clock. Any advantage is one that they can quite possibly use. You can see T-Bag pushing up, takes down T-Bag, but or Rebalo, but Tech does get the refrag onto T-Bag there. Tech only with 18 right now. He was frying out earlier, but couldn't quite find the progress that they need. The B cap does go in favor. 15 points separate these teams with only a minute left on the clock. Can Team Zaii get us to a game 4? Oh, this is such a close game verdict. This is nuts.
Time is.
Oh, Forsaken.
Time is going to favor Team Rebalo here. You see, they do get the double cap, which I don't know. I don't really know the math, but I don't know if they win off this. We'll tell here in a moment. Time coming down, 40 seconds left on the clock, and A is all that the side of Team Zaii are concerned with. There's 2 players there, Zaii and Wero. They're looking to hold the push. I think the side of Team Rebalo need a triple. The split comes through. Forsaken with the slide peek is going to be able to round the corner, but he's quickly ousted. A is going to be held. The time, you can see it. There's still a 10-point gap. Day, I don't think there's time. You need a triple cap if you're Rebalo to win this one.
Yeah, and we might be at the point that a triple cap won't even do it. And well, we'll have to see how game 4 goes, because Team Zaii, they come through. It's sketchy there in the second half, but 5 points to spare. They are able to come through with the win. I mean, that was such an intense game, man. I mean, all of these games have been. I mean, the hard point was a 10-point comeback for the side of Team Bolu. The Search and Destroy was an incredible matchup between these 2 teams, and we've at least got a game 4 on board. Maybe a game 5 if Team Zaii can find another one, but I
don't know, bro. It's a hard ass, certainly. The hard point earlier was certainly a landslide at first. 90-point advantage in the hard point coming into you know, that second reset around. And Team Rebalo really just don't let off the gas pedal. They take the lead there on that P2 break. P3 trailer site was a lockdown for them. They win by 10. And game 3 was a necessary for a game 4 opportunity. Team Zaii finding the advantage there towards the end. 41 kills for Zaii. That is certainly the numbers of a player who wants to see that game 4 live. On the flip side of things, Bolu goes 41-17. Good night.
All right, well,
very tough, hard-fought win for Team Zaii.
Well, Fortnite God says if Team Zaii makes the comeback, he'll sub tier 3. So Team Zaii, I'm cheering you all along the way now. Totally selfish, and I'm okay with that. Let's go Team Zaii.
All right, let's find a way to trash Team Rebalo and make it to where they can't win.
All right. I'm down for it. Let's totally
Sabotage.
sell. I'll get my DDoSes going.
Okay.
We'll be good to go.
All right, let's do it. Hardpoint Crossfire. Certainly a big map to see this hardpoint come through. It's definitely a lot more difficult than firing range. But we've seen comebacks on this map too. What do we see? What was it, like 190 to 7-point game that NYSL came back on explicit at one point? It was like it was 109 to 9. I think that's what it was. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at that screenshot.
That sounds familiar. It does sound familiar.
Yeah. It was a tough game. It was brutal, but here we go. We're jumping right into a Crossfire. Certainly about to be a little bit of a mix-up here. P1 is tossed up in the middle of the ring. You can see it, the second floor of this B-side building. Certainly going to be a very traversed building indeed. Bolo's going to be taken down. First little points going to go in the favor of the side of Team Zaii, so they're going to be able to put their foot on the hill for the short amount of time. But Little B, oh my, finds one, but is instantly taken down. Tech, with a slither of life, is going to be able to maintain the fort, and advantage now rightfully in the hands of Team Rebalo.
Well, Zaii has got a second wall bang so far this game onto Tectonic in the on the point. Gets another one onto Rebalo. Kill number 4 on the board for him. Combo 4, nonetheless. So starting to work on some of those score streaks. We saw Forsaken there, but does get taken down from behind by Vague. Teabag going to pick up the refrag, but a massive lead off the P1 coming through for the side of Team Rebalo. Crossfire is one of those maps, though, that the first hill, because it's upstairs inside a building, if you have good positioning, you absolutely can have a good hold. And I think Raid and Crossfire are like the two main ones that have a P1 that you can really get an advantage on.
Yes, indeed. Now, as you can see it, the advantage certainly in the hands of Team Rebalo. They're going to get the break early here in P2. Top side of this broken building, certainly a bit of a lockdown here as we see Zaii wants to push up. He's taken down. Nobody really able to make that mid-side push, and they're going to opt for the ladder side as 3 players spawn collectively right there. They're looking for the push up the ladder, potentially now as it's, I don't know if it's clear, it's definitely not. Good night. Just kill after kill in favor of Team Rebalo, and you can see it, the hills is where we're going to be going down. That is exactly where Team Zaii, they're heading for P3, and already a bit of traction there for Bolo. He gets caught like literally going through the bottom side of the P3 building and is taken down, spawns up top, and battle for P3 is ensuing. It is a 60-point advantage, 61 to be exact, in favor of the side of Team Rebalo.
Well, Pred Missile comes in for Vague, takes down Little B. Team Zaii are set up good for P3 and could have an opportunity to generate themselves some points here. We're watching the door, is ready for it, but it is going to be a kill going over to Zaii, taking down Tech. Zaii up top is in a great power position. D'Annabella takes one there. Zaii does drop down with his Purifier, finds one. Teabag continues to find kills in the feed. Think he found 3, Zaii found 2 before getting taken down. Wiro pops the corner. Only kill number 4 for Wiro as he takes down Vague. Sitting on a 4 and 9 right now. Certainly having a rough day in the respawns, but this has been a big comeback so far for the side of Team Zaii. We were looking at a 60-point game not long ago, and, well, right now they have enough time on the hill to essentially tie things up if they get the remaining trickle time.
You can see it now, this long travel over to the P4 site. These P3, P4, P5, literally on the opposite side of the map. And, you know, if you oftentimes see a P3 held so dominantly, it's going to be just as hard to get that P4 rotation. Team Rebalo coming through. I'm sorry, I'm starting to get a little hungry here. I'm starting to sound a little lopsided, but that's neither here nor there. 90-point threshold here for Team Rebalo. They are rocking and rolling, and this is what you expect on a map like this. It's 5 points. P1 and P2 are toss-ups. P3, they're landlocks for spawns. So we're going to see who's get the better of this spawn. Teabag's looking for the flip, and with 30 seconds left, this may not be the move, homie. He's going to be taken down, and that is going to be Team Rebalo with a full 60. As you can see it, Forsaken, look at him. He is like snaking over here, waiting for someone to come across his sight. He's going to be setting up proper for new and doing a great job of finding the kills to come along with it.
Well, Vague is top frag right now at 16-9, but Zai's not far behind at 15-7 of his own. The difference is we have 4 players in double digits for the side of Team Rebalo, and Zaii is the lone member of the team in doubles. So you've got 7 for Little B, 4 for Wiru, 9 for Envoy, and 7 for Teabag. So we need these players to step up their kills a little bit if they want to maintain any spawns. And that's going to be a certainly important factor for them. The TAC 5 is coming in for Bolu.
You can see it now, the gap's starting to slowly get closed here, but they're not going to be able to even tie things up with a full hold here on this P5 rotation. Now, what are we thinking? Quick calm, listen in, see how the morale sounds for Team Zaii. Maybe hear how this P1 reset comes through as well. You can see Team Rebalo, they're actually getting the setup. So we'll hear how the end of this triple time sounds as well as the P1 transition for the side of Team Zaii.
What are you playing?
Enemy contact.
Playing.
Enemy contact.
Wait, 0-7 versus Bully. Just play like a cock.
P1. They're holding you, okay?
Got on P3. Oh, broken.
He's dead. Yeah, I mean,
I spawned out. One boss.
P1, he got smoke mid. Smoke mid. Nice, little bit. Nice. Nice.
Need help on the hill, I need help.
I'm trying, T-Back.
We're pushing him, yep. I'm gonna help him here.
One coming for you.
Mid low.
Two coming upstairs.
Come on, help.
Yo, guys, come on.
Bus.
Play for Sheiks, I'm playing for Sheiks now.
Alright, play for Sheiks.
I'm playing for Sheiks too, please! There's 2 on the stairs,
Yeah, there's funny buzz. White.
One more point. He's low in point.
I got the one deli,
Low in point.
Hey, no, one top X.
Yeah, go no. Fuck the hill.
I'm gonna play for this point.
Oh, yeah.
Go play it. Yeah.
Yo, guys, next. There's two new.
One. He's one shot there.
No, two more down there. On green, I don't know how do you call it in English.
Yeah, he's holding bottom X.
All right, well, definitely some good comms there, especially Wiro chiming in that he was going to play Hill on that last little bit, especially with him struggling in the KD department right now. Him putting up some objective time is certainly going to be the right play for the team. And Verdict is missing all of this chat, so when he comes back from getting a drink or whatever he must be doing, he's going to be certainly confused and not have a whole lot of information about what I just said.
Sorry, I didn't catch you. The wife was texting me.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was just talking about Wiro making the call out that he was going to play the trickle of the hill there since he isn't been having the best KD game, and you know they're able to take the lead off of it. Lead does go back in favor of Team Rebalo, but this has been kept a tight game despite Team Rebalo winning the kill department pretty substantially.
Yeah, and you can see it. Vague going to be opting for the scrap time here on this P2 site. Should be able to get it uncontested, but 5 seconds left, and nobody really moving towards this P3 objective here for the side of Team Zaii. This is tough. 5 players mid, 3 players already there for Team Rebalo, and the kills are coming in certainly there for Vague and Forsaken. They're gonna find a few, but Zaii, he's holding the fort down, looking for the break. Is gonna be taken down, and Day, what do we think? A quick calm listed in for the side of Team Rebalo. They might be able to close it out here on these next 2 points.
Let's go.
Oh, launch it.
Yeah, they have annihilator deep. Hey, don't feed that.
We can go new.
Yeah, we can go new.
Delay dead.
It's a 60 hill. It's a 60 hill.
Go new. Just run to new.
Get the deep.
Let's go. One.
One deep.
I keep spawning out. Oh, okay, yeah, let's keep spawning out.
I'm on the deep.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, look, if we die deep before
Tech 5 on me.
Sparrow, what the fuck? Did you get him?
I got the. Oh, yeah, no, I got him. But the one more. I spawned out. Do not kill him. Just Rebalo. Just ditch him. Run. Ditch him. Do not kill him.
He's in the deep.
He's on new. Push me.
No, dude. One bottom. Under you, bro.
Good sir.
Oh my god.
They got one more in
out.
Good fucking break.
Check 5.
Bro, they don't kill him.
We
Beat on.
We could win. We could win.
Push. Push into deep dead. Bolo, just help him out on hill. I'm holding deep. I'm holding.
Push that.
They can push you up close. Be ready for that. Oh, you top P2. Top P2. Death machine.
No, dude, top P2. He has death machine.
Inside X. Nice. Another X.
25.
Death machine dead. Death machine dead.
Bottom X.
Nice, pick up that.
He got me.
Push the new. One more bottom X. We gotta go new. No, we don't win. We gotta go new. They're pushing now. Throw your smokes on new, please.
One die.
Go through deli.
Push deli. We need smokes. We need a lot of smokes here.
Alright, I'm gonna push you deli.
Deli, inside deli.
Deli done.
He's gonna spawn, bud.
One on the green card.
Yeah,
Switch to a
dude,
fucking smoke blast, everyone. Like, dead ass. Switch to a smoke
I
blast.
don't have smoke.
We don't got it.
I'm smoking.
Smoke it again.
They got one on deep.
He's out.
Definitely a big call out there. Everybody switched to a smoke class to help them conceal their movement to rotate over to the hill, Verdict. And you can see Tech, he's making a side rotation in here, but gets taken down by Zaii, who's playing green. Does have that SKS in hand. Obviously, we know what a strong utility that can be, especially in the hands of a sniper like Zaii. 3 points to go for the side of Team Rebalo, but they can't make the break onto this P5. They are desperately trying, Verdict, but Team Zaii might be able to come through with the win here. 8 points to go. You've got T-Bag on the hill. You've got Wiru on the hill. And that's going to be a big comeback once again. Team Rebalo loses the 3-point hard point. Oh my god, we've got a game 5 inbound, Verdict, and it's search and destroy.
It is search or destroy, and man, what a comeback there. 2 games in a row here for Team Zaii. They hold the lanes, they hold the point. P5, that's possibly one of the hardest hills to break on this map, and probably in COD Mobile of all. I mean, you compare that to a P4 rotation in standoff, they're pretty neck and neck. As a matter of fact, Team Zaii literally held that point all to themselves the first time around, and that time just absolutely flawlessly done for the time side as Team Zaii. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to a game 5 search or destroy, and you mentioned it earlier. It's supposed to be a Dom Hackney Yard, but I think we subbed it out for a search Hackney Yard. And this is for all the marbles. First place up for grabs. This is $600 for first place versus $300 for second place.
Verdict. And honestly, you gotta love Game 5 for the Dream Team Finals, right? I mean, this is what we expect. This is the highest level of competition that we're gonna have in a off-season game with the pro players. And honestly, big shout out Team Zaii trying to make me some money. Let's go, bud. Let's go. Nothing. All right, Verdict might have muted himself, chat.
Oh, I am muted. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Some of that BDE coming through. I love the...
I was totally muted for that, by the way.
No, you can eat it. Here we go. Search or destroy Hackney Yard. You're going to start it off by yourself because wife just made dinner, and I'm not letting it get cold.
Yeah, go for it. Get yourself some dinner, bud. We'll be getting into our 5th game of the series, guys. This is for all the marbles here. Like Verdict said, I think there's $600 for the first place team. So a lot of money on the line for a 2-day event nonetheless. We are just waiting on Vague and Envoy to get readied up, and we'll get you into the action. The last search and destroy went in favor of Team Rebalo, but it was tooth and nail the whole way. And man, I'm excited for this game. Verdict hopefully is getting some yummy food that's going to help him get through the last one, because we've been talking a lot here today, chat. Even with the third place match being a forfeit, it has been a fairly long night. We're pushing 11 o'clock right now Eastern. We've still got one search and destroy to go. This could be another 15 minutes of our time right here, and I'm here for every minute of it. Yeah, I wish you would have got food when we were doing a listen-in, though, chat. You want me to be honest with you here? Verdict selling. Verdict absolutely selling me out. Tech is going to get fried by Teabag, but he quickly gets taken down by Rebalo. Now see Envoy starting to push on up, check for anybody, maybe pushing on into A. Certainly there's got to be a call out from Teabag that the team is going B site. And obviously they don't see what we see. This should be a free plant right now. I mean, B-bomb should be planted. And Bolu is literally just, I guess, playing team deathmatch, because this is a terrible strategy coming out of Bolu right now, if you want me to be honest with you.
But he's the only search or destroy like talent on this team, right?
I mean, that's what I was told. Again, they had a free bomb plant on B, and instead they give a free bomb down to Wiru. That was such an atrocious play from Rebalo. I'm sorry, but that was a just really bad play for the team.
Yeah. Did you swap screen?
No, I didn't. Oh my goodness.
You bought.
Chat, I dropped the ball, chat.
You're selling. Been there, done that.
That's rough. That's rough. Yo, chat, you guys missed the first round. I'm just taking L's today, left and right. I'm a bot.
You're exceeding too.
All right, well, all you guys need to know is Bolu sold. He'll probably make it up here because he's a freak when it comes to needing to clutch up for the team.
Not
here. Not this round.
Oh my God, the BDE is strong here for the side of Coach Jim. Shut your mouth. We switch scenes, okay? God.
You guys missed A round. I apologize. 30-second delay. I was casting by myself, and I'm a bot.
You're not casting by yourself now. I'm just eating.
I'm basically casting by myself. I'm casting with Verdict, so.
It's almost like playing Warzone by yourself when you're playing with Verdict, right?
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
We wouldn't have got any dubs tonight if that was the case.
Yeah, true. Well, you might have got one, and I wouldn't have.
Yep. Well, I did get one without you, solo.
Yeah, you did have a good game. You had the best game you've played in a long time. You know who else is having a good game right now? Wiru's got 4-0 on board. Looking to rotate onto Bolu, does get the kill, and now the bomb defuse comes through for Little B.
Wow, we're looking at 3 rounds in a row, just absolutely. I mean, these rounds have been quick too. I'm talking about that bomb plant went down, and everything just all hell hit the fan. It was just ridiculous. What is going on with Team Rebalo?
Yo,
they
right,
cannot
Killmania?
find any kind of consistency here in this search and destroy.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, to be fair, they went down the first couple rounds the last search and destroy, and they brought it back. So maybe they'll come through. Wait, what?
No, they did not. No,
Team
they did
Rebalo?
not. Yeah, they took the first round of the first search and destroy we saw, and then 4 rounds in a row they took L's. They have not been down 3-0 in any of the search and destroys.
It was 1 round. It wasn't 2. You're right. I thought it was 2. You're right. It was 4-1 at one point. You got me. You caught me lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Good call. Appreciate you. Oh my God, dude.
Vague now in a 1v4.
Bro.
He's gonna beam the bomb diffuser. He's gonna need an ace. He's gonna get 3. There's 2 left. He's trying to play time, but he is not gonna be quick enough for those prize fighters. And here we are. 4 rounds in a row. They have just been slapped in the face. And that BDE just transferring over from the hard point all the way here in this search and destroy. And here we are, chat. Are we going to see the reverse sweep from Team Zaii? Take a bite of my burger now.
You know,
my fake burger.
Wiru might not have had his best performance in the first couple games, but and we don't have an MVP for this, but I mean, can we talk about how hard he stepped up in that last hard point as well as going into this search and destroy? Like, these rounds are going super fast, first of all. It's 5-0. I mean, this is about to be Team Rebalo. They'll throw in the whole thing, but Wiru's 8-1 right now. And can we talk about the level of what's the word I'm looking for here? The humbleness in that hard point on Crossfire. Guys, I'm not doing well. I'm gonna play point. I'm gonna be the hill B. Isn't that what we call it? But that that takes a true player to come through and just be able to say, look, guys, I'm not doing good. I'm going to play objective. So, you know, huge shout out to Wiro on that. Bolu making the rotation is going to pick up Zaii. It's up to him to clutch for the team here. This is usually where Bolu thrives the most. It is Wiro and Teabag, who are 9-1 and 5-3 respectively. And we might be getting ready to see a 6-0 for this search and destroy.
Bolu, he's got to find the ace here in order to clutch it up. He's found 3 already. I was spectating. I was like, bro, there's no way they're going to let Bolu be the last one alive in this instant. Well, lo and behold, here we are. Teabag down. 1 more to go. It is Wedo. 9 kills on board. He's a demon. He is playing time, and Bolu, he's going to have to push.
6-0.
He doesn't have time. Is literally coming out to the wire. He doesn't spot him. Oh, no, the time. It's not been played. 6-0. Bolu goes down. This was the quickest search and destroy in all of Hackney Yard history, chat. Wow.
Yo, what on earth just happened? That's the fastest search and destroy I've seen. I think that might be the fastest search and destroy I've seen. We've had other 6-0s that I don't think were as fast as that. I mean, that was like the first 4 rounds, dude. If you blinked, you missed it. That is not what I expected, bro. That is not. Didn't we have 4 rounds in a row go in favor of Team Rebalo earlier? Isn't that what you were telling me? It was 4, not 3.
Well, they went into the defense against Team Legacy down 4-1, and they win 5 in a row. They didn't find a single round on the attack this time around. As a matter of fact, they didn't find a single round at all. That was a tough game 5. And Team Rebalo, they get reverse swept. Team Zaii, they're going to be living a high life tonight. Those subs at, chat.
Where are them subs at?
Fortnite God, where are you, homie?
I mean,
3 is $9.99, broski.
If we look at the scoreboard here, we have 15 kills total for the side of Team Rebalo here in this search and destroy in 6 rounds. You look at the opposition, you have 17 with Wiro and Littleby alone, another 10 for Zaii and Annabella, their 5s added, and then a 3 for Envoy coming through. It was a 30-15 game. That's wild. That was a wild search for the side of Team Zaii. And not only was it a wild search, that's going to be a nice $600 deposit. Well, I guess technically it'll be split, but that's still big winnings for a 2-day event. Think about sitting down for a couple hours and walking away with over $100 for playing COD Mobile. I mean, absolutely nuts. Absolutely a great series. I'm a little disappointed it ended in 6. I'm going to be honest with you. Again, we were cheering for Zaii because there were subs on the line, but I didn't want to see it be a 6-0. Let's be real here. Yo, Verdict over there stuffing his face, just leaving me here. Yeah. We're basically done. We're basically done. He can't keep it out of his mouth for 1.5 minutes, chat, for us to end the stream. He's got to leave me hanging here.
The lady knows how to cook, bro.
All right, that's a damn fair point, bro. That's a fair point.
Damn. Look. Faye came into your chat and he heard someone was going to gift subs if they got reverse swept. All right, I'm just saying, Vague definitely is coming through and trying to show his support for Day without telling him he's supporting Day. No, I'm just kidding.
To be fair, hold on.
Absolutely devouring the side of Team Rebalo. I don't know what that search and destroy was. There were a few rounds where it was 15 seconds and it was done.
Well, I mean, listen, you could say whatever you want about Vague. Homie literally launched a stream one day, sent out a notification, literally just raged at his chat for 30 seconds, and then rated me for like 200 viewers. So, Vague.
Oh, damn. What was the rage about?
I think it was not stream appropriate. It wasn't like actual rage. It was a black screen. There was a lot of yelling real quick, and he hit us with the raid, and we appreciate it.
Oh man, I think Chiggs wants you to raid somebody. I don't know if you've got the. DMs,
He does.
but...
He does. He DM'd me. He's saying it in chat. I already answered that question for him. I told him I gotta see if anybody from Amplified is streaming first, and we would see what happens. So we'll
call it a night, bro. GG's.
Yeah. Yep. GG's. We'll be gearing up for a raid, guys. We do have a quick message from COD Mobile coming your way, and then we'll get a raid rolling. Undecided yet. Maybe Raph, may not. We'll see.
Carnage and chaos. Reminds me of home. I love the smell of blood and guts in the morning. It's time for you to experience true fear.